G'day everyone, welcome back to another live watch along on the channel. Back for another Swanee stream for the week. Swannies against Essendon, we meet again, eh? Both these teams, I tell you what, seem to have some ripper matchups. So, expecting anything really heading into this one this afternoon. Both sides sitting outside the top 8, wanting to push on and try and make a surge towards a top 8 position. And a really winnable game for either side today. Looking at both teams, I think either side's injury list is starting to really fill up. Essendon having to play their third ruck with Brian and Draper out for the season, as to Sydney. Obviously still missing that star of Goulden, still missing Mills. And a handful of few handy players. But both teams, I think, starting to hit some form. Swannies would gain some confidence off the win last week against the Giants. And as for the Dons, 4 out of the last 5. So you've got to definitely credit that. Could really go either way today, I think. But hopefully everybody's going well. 𝐼𝐴, Ryan, Dark Horse, Bummer. Should be a beauty this afternoon. But yeah, throat and no more hiccups unlike last night's stream. So feeling a bit better today. But really excited for this one. Given I am a Sydney supporter, it's really good opportunity to try and knock down a side of Essendon where they've won 4 out of their past 5, but haven't looked absolutely crushed what they've had. A lot of changes. They're having 2 debutants this afternoon as well. 𝐼𝐴 Hayes and 𝐼𝐴 𝐚𝐴 will be the sub this afternoon, so 𝘲𝐼𝐴 gets a crack for the first time. Caldwell's back in. That's a big inclusion for the Dons in that engine room. Ridley out injured, Gresham out injured, Menzies dropped, Sarnist dropped, and Jones injured. And just the one force change with 𝐼𝐴 out suspended. Ben Patton comes in. So, I think it's the first time since opening round the Swans have decided to go with one key position defender less. So I'm assuming Rampy will take a toll alongside McCartan, and you'd think Hamling will play. McCartan and Blanky. This is assuming Hamling's going to be playing forward alongside Francis and McLean. And then, Patton in the side, so he'll obviously take a small. Injured last week. So, hovering around that best 23 range, Ben Patton. I know some supporters aren't really a fan of him, but he did some okay things when he was in the best 22 those first few weeks. And, still no Cunningham, so deserves a crack. Off the go, well, 𝐴𝐿, welcome, mates. W and 2 players. And James Jordan's 100th game today. Obviously spent more of his time as a Melbourne Demon, but he's becoming such an important piece of this side and a really good pickup. The age profile he was at, free agent. He's been splendid for us, and had an excellent game last week. Probably one of our better players. He's a bit of a reliable kick for goal, so he was key in that fourth quarter. And Whitfield, he got his touches, but he wasn't really fully impactful. So you'd assume he takes Zach Merritt today, and that's going to be my assumption. Can't let that man off the chain. I mean, how about his final term against North Melbourne last week? He went bonkers. Going well, Brommer. Hopefully yours is going well yourself, mates. And Jack, good to see you in here, my friend. Good luck for the Swans today. Hope they get a win. Really could go either way, but I think off the back of that Giants performance, that should give us a bit of confidence. I thought our turnover game looked really good. Our pressure was up and about. Our intensity, probably a full 4-quarter effort was what I really liked. So can we bring that? And so far, so good. Considering at Marvel Stadium, we did beat North Melbourne here back in, I think, round 4 by around 10 to 12 goals. So there we go. But, hard to trust this side given what we've shown this year. I think that's safe to say. Play's still warming up. A few minutes till the first bounce, around 5 or so minutes. Chad Warner, there's that man on the graphic. How good's he been, eh? I think his last 2 weeks he's really starting to lift. He was probably one of our better players against the Suns, and definitely best on ground, I'd have to say. Against the Giants, thought he was huge, and it wasn't really like Chad Warner game where he was breaking tackles and running forward to centre, kicking lovely goals from outside 50. I really love what he did on the inside. He was clean, he didn't really fumble, he was composed. So we want to see more of that, I think, with Warner, a bit more of that inside game. But we all know his best is on the outside. So, can't take it for granted. We have to appreciate his strengths, but there's certainly other areas where he could get better at. But Archer Day Wicks is a very interesting one. So, rookie draft from last year, and apparently has looked very shrewd in the VFL. So he gets a crackping hearing. He can push up the ground a bit as a forward and has a nice left boot. So, hey, how will he go? We've had a knack of sometimes debutants getting off the leash a bit. Last one I can definitely remember was Jacob Van Rooyen, where I think he kicked like 3 goals on debut. And another one, Lewis Hayes. So I think he was taken in the 2022 draft, one of the first key defenders taken, and has put up really good numbers in the VFL. So finally gets his patiently awaited debut with the absence of Jordan Ridley. So you think, does Hayes maybe go on one of our tours? Well, we've got the 3 tools set up. But does that maybe free up Zach Reid? I think his kicking out of the back 50 for the Dons has been excellent. So could he be more of that Jordan Ridley type today? But no black shorts. I thought we were wearing the black shorts. Or was that only up in Queensland? I thought we were doing it with the heritage stuff. But just the red shorts. It looks a lot better than the black shorts, to be fair. But yeah, there's that man on screen, Chatty Warner. Very good last week. And yeah, just talked about him. He's like what he did at ground level, especially last week. So, could he go bang? But feeling confident, I think most Sydney supporters should, given what we displayed last week. I thought defensively we were outstanding and took away the Giants' link-up play fairly well. So we'll see how we go today. Giant for going well, mate. Yeah, let's hope, mate. But you never know. These both sides have been fairly unpredictable this season. But of course, the game that just happened, Hawks versus Hawks versus the Demons. Deary me, how about Melbourne, eh? They piled on the scores late. Hawthorn, they won by 35 in the end. 7 goals 14 to 13 goals 13. Just Hawks that class. I thought inside 50. They were a bit better than the Ds. I think at one point Melbourne were winning the scoring shots, yet still losing. And it was ugly, their goal kicking. Really, really ugly. Warp will probably have one of his better games of the season, though. Jath, he's really now starting to blossom a bit. Chancloth Jath, back-to-back good games. Sicily was pretty solid in defence. D'Ambrosio continuing his form. He's been excellent. Yeah, no, I think it was the typical sort of Demons loss when they were pretty up going inside 50. Anyway, plays in holes now. I better get underway. Dons versus the Swans, eh? This is always just a good matchup, so make sure to leave a like and subscribe if you're keen for the matchup today. A few debutants for the Dons. A very young side, Essendon, heading into this year, whilst we're a bit more on the older side. Good now, our core players starting to now enter into that mid-20s range, so let's see how we go today. Both coaches up in the box. Players getting in positions now. So yeah, Sheldrick the sub for us and Dylan Shill the sub for the Dons. Dons by 9 says Bombers fan. Sydney Swans trade period. Let's just see how we go at the end of the season, mate. I think we've got a few potential players going to be coming through the draft, so I don't like thinking about the trade period really that much in the first half of the season. I think it's a bit irrelevant. It's still the first half of the season, so really, any side in the bottom 6, probably apart from the bottom 3, can really make a surge. So something to think about, I guess, later in the season. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, the Dons versus the Swans. Here we go. Oh, jeez. It's funny because both supporter bases are like, oh dear, not this team again. Anyway, we're underway. So James Jordan, as expected, on Zach Merritt. Hopefully he can clamp him down a little bit. And Goldstein against Grundy. I expect Grundy to have a good game today, given what Goldstein's shown. Warner gets the pick-up instantly tackle from Durham. So Nick Martin pushing up Durham, Merritt and Setterfield around the ball. So McInerney still retaining his spot on the ball. I thought he was excellent last week. Yeah, his disposal let him down, but he just fought hard. Anyways, the Dons can work it here from the scramble. That's a poor hand pass though, so picked off. Patton, bit of a fumble though, so Roberts picks it off. 𝐼𝐶𝐞 now instantly tackled. Bees around the honeypot here. Sam Wicks got to get rid of it. Roberts, a quick kick out of there. Got to make a contest here. Cleary, spoiled. I think that was from Pryor. Now Jordan can release Aaron Francis. Pretty decent last week and a few boos. Deary me. Cleary, absolutely crunched there from Pryor. Ball goes over. Jeez, that's a bit rough. Francis getting the boos. Bloody hell, and through the mental problems he's had as well. 𝐴𝐵th versus 12th. Swans 3 and 5. Dons 4 and 3. Goldstein hit out. Heaney mops up nicely. Flying to the back of the stoppage. The loose man goes inside 50. That's all Zach Reid though. Geez, he's been in some good form. Really looking like a good player. He gets the intercept mark and they clear now through Redmond. Good mark from Matty Roberts. Very nicely done. And he wants to go quickly inboard here. Short option finds the Chad. So, going to get another repeat entry here. Yeah, that's very true, Bombers fan. Centering ball inside 50. Who can fly? Ben McKay with one paw, and you would think he was held in the process. And now McGrath to Pryor. Back now to Zach Reid. So just has to go to the outside to Archie Roberts. A player I really like watching this year for the Dons. Archie Roberts seems like a good quality youngster they've got. Slid massively in the 2023 draft as well. Low flat kick. Tries to find Goldstein, but works over the top here to 𝐶𝐞. So yeah, Blakey on 𝐶𝐞, shooting Rampy's going to take it all. 𝐶𝐞 long down the line, Grundy as the spare. And good mark from T-Mac, excellent last week on Jesse Hogan, in good form. And now out wide here to Blakey. Has a bit of time to Liz. Cuts in board. Works it to Jake Lloyd. Switch could be on here. Goes now to Blakey. And can use the short option of Campbell. Showed some good flashes, but we say that every week with Campbell. I thought, to be fair though, his flashes that he did show was good against the Giants. Now inside 50 he goes. Grundy almost. Can he get this hand pass out? Looks like it was just a disposal. Spills out Hayes. That's very nicely done for a first touch. Out here to Zach Reid. Hemmed in within the line. Clears out of the 50. But it will be coming back. That's all Nick Blakey. So do we want to find corridor? Yes, Blakey. That's a very adventurous ball. Got to watch out here. Spoils come. Roberts mops it up nicely. Matty Roberts for the first of the game. Ooh, that would have been nice. Big Matty Roberts crashing through. Unlucky. That's the first minor score of the game. Yeah, it should be a beauty next week against the Blues, Juddy. Anyway, Ben McKay. Down the line. Peter Wright got good separation there. Peter Wright now dabs a kick down the line. 𝐶𝐞 couldn't hold on there. Blakey loses his balance. Ball goes over. Oh, that's a rough, deliberate call. Lloyd had to probably disguise that a bit better. So Archie Roberts. Short kick now to Redmond. Inside 50 now. Not a great kick. Geez, had a few loose options there, the Dons. But they went to the one-on-one. McCartan out beating Wright again. A few intercept marks already here for Tommy Mack. And our intercepting game was very good last week. Long down the line now. No one going up. It's a shit kick. And they can quickly go here. Redmond back here to Hayes. Just going to hold it up back to Reid. Okay. Crowd groans a bit. Reid now to McGrath. Going to try and find a lead. That's a decent kick to 𝐶𝐞. Won't get there on the full though. He goes now back here to Langford. Back here to 𝐶𝐞. Bit of a fumble. Oh geez, another fumble there. So Blakey attacks the footy. Didn't have Pryor. Clear it to Wicks. And now to Hayward. That's a nice kick in board. Francis got to compete. Roving's nice from 𝐬𝐿𝐼. Cuts in between a defender. Corridor's on here for Heaney. Maybe not. Setterfield mops it up nicely. It was a bit of a lazy kick. Roberts, how's the tackle? Was okay. Holds him up. Don's still in control here. Durham out wide. That's a nice kick. He'll find Nick Martin. Do they have a lead here? Merritt's gone forward. The kick, no good though. Out in the full. So that's something that Merritt's going to try maybe, given he is currently getting clamped by Jordan. He is known to push forward a little bit and can hit the scoreboard, so got to watch out on that area. Lloyd now to Juzzy with the one paw. If you don't mind, he's got to watch out, McInerney. Oh, geez, okay. Pushing the back. Yeah, it was there, to be fair. Advantage maybe, surely? Okay, maybe not. Yeah, clear ill-disciplined hands in the back there from Peter Wright. It's a pretty weakish free, but we'll take it. Handball received now. The Chad's loose. No, he isn't. Oh, I'll settle down. Warner now. He's found a bit of space. Takes another bounce. Goes inboard now to Patton under a bit of pressure. So now goes inside 50. Kicks no good. McGrath now. So both teams inside 50 deliveries. Looking a bit shaky here. Back now to McGrath. Oh, geez, he took on Grundy there a bit. Just got the hands away to Nick Martin and can settle with a good kick here to Cuddy. Ah, you're kidding me. Cleary's into the protected area there. What's he thinking? Well, 50-minute penalty here for the Dons. And Cuddy probably has the distance from here. Cuddy now. Can he kick the first of the game? Kicks on its way. His goal kicking's been a bit hit and miss, but he's true there. Dons get the first. It's a bad goal to give away. Bit of a soft 50, but it probably was there into the protected area. So, well, both sides inside 50 deliveries have been a bit hit and miss. So, been a bit arc to arc early on here. Well, ball's been pinging between the arcs. Yeah, that's a bit yuck. Cleary giving away that. So Bombers get the early one by 5. So yeah, Blakey on Cuddy. Try and get a bit of dominance here from the centre bounce. Essendon have been a pretty good contested side this year, though. Oh, that's lucky. Bit of a shit bounce there. Goldie thought he was away. To be fair, though, Mitch, when you think about it, Francis and Hamlin, how good, eh? I mean, these are both players that have been in the VFL Team of the Year. Eh? Show them a bit of respect. Braden Campbell now, kick smothered. Got to compete here, Corey. Was unable to. 𝐓𝐴𝐿, his first touch, getting his first full game, I think, of his career. Good spoil there. Came from Riley Bice. Nick, cheers, mate. Swans get up 𝐓𝐴𝐿𝐿𝐴 𝗔𝐿𝐿. Oh, hopefully we do, mate. Nice one, baby. I see what he did there. Was he Trump fan? Had my bowl of Bice bubbles before the start of this game as well. 𝐿𝐿𝐿𝐿𝐿, bit of a poor hand pass there. Gave it right to Chad. Back now, a bit of a lazy hand pass there to 𝐼𝐻𝐸. Bice, bit of a fumble. 𝐼𝐻𝐸 goes in again. Grundy, who can get a clean gather? Grundy can. Rowbottom instantly tackled. That's interesting, though. Rowbottom started on the bench. It's a bit odd. Like you'd think he'd be starting centre bounce from the get-go. Goldstein, that's a lovely tap. Zach Merritt, his first touch, gets the clearance. And how about that for a kick? That is exquisite. Carl Langford now. And across here to 𝐷𝐪𝐼. Been a nice pick up from the Dons, but the hand pass a bit sus. He puts Langford under the pump. Good tackle from Blakey. Umpire's ball. Rowbottom now will get the clearance. Got to compete here, Will. Did well. Brought it to ground. Campbell. A nice pick-up. He's got a bit of time and space here, I reckon. Going to try and put a through ball for a hand pass. Hayward, nothing to go to. Coughs it up. And the Bombers retain in the back half. Martin, a bit puzzled, so go back here to Zach Reid. Back to Martin. Out of the 50. Wicks, good body work, and Blakey, that's a nice mark. Is that a good start, Nick? So Blakey going to go back here to Rampy on Langford today. Very good last week, Ramps. I know there's been plenty of criticism with him saying, oh, you know, he's cooked and stuff, but I still think he's an important part when he's on. Nice kick from Roberts. Oh, Corey's got to hold on to that. I thought it was marking interference, nothing given. And now 𝐼𝐿𝐿𝐼 giving them a bit of drive. His kick down the line. Rampy going to mop up that. Not quite. Off the knee. Geez, I haven't had those 𝐸𝐶𝐶 for a long time, to be fair, huge, mate. I didn't mind Rice Bubbles back in the day, though. Or should I say Bice Bubbles. Grundy, nice. Contested possession there to Lloyd, and just too easily beaten there, McLean by Ben Mackay. Gives the quick hands now. Oh, bit of a fumble from Roberts. Got to watch out here. Archie Roberts, that is. 2 Roberts playing this afternoon. McGrath now wants to go corridor. It's going to be a bounce one there to Perkins. He loses his footing there, Roberts. Matt Roberts, that is. He's got to watch out, Caldwell. Good pressure from Campbell. Turnover now our way. Roberts to Florent. To Rowbottom, back to Oflo. Very good game he had against the Dons last year. Inside 50 kicks, no good again. All Zach Reid, dearie me, every inside 50s. An intercept mark at the moment, and Reid can go. Quickly now here to Cuddy. Over the top, we do have the loose man of 𝐵𝐺𝐼, but how's the kick? Can it find Cuddy? No, it's Peter Wright. Tom, too strong. How about that from Tommy Mack? Back now to McInerney, and we can settle for now. And a nice kick finding Rowbottom. So could we maybe bounce here from half back to Patton? Florent maybe, out wide. He finds him. But yeah, both sides inside 50 deliveries have been shocking so far. It's really the tale of both teams' seasons so far. I think with their, for the most part, their inside 50 deliveries have been pretty shocking. So you could say the same old, really. McInerney, low flat kick. Oh, he's got to hold on to that one. Hayward extracts it out though. Doesn't have many friends. Hayes, that's a nice hand pass. Now to Redmond. Back here to Perkins. The kick down the line. It's not held there from Langford. Rampy taps it back here to Roberts. And, oh, geez, he kicked that one a bit flat. Dersma intercepts. Now at the back here, it could work for Cuddy. And, yep, they've killed us there off the turnover. It's a bad kick there from Matty. And, yeah, another 50-minute penalty. Basically non-influential anyway, because it was really a goal. Nonetheless. So, Dons with the first 2 here. Yeah, that's unlike Matt. He usually hits out those nice kicks when he has a bit of time. But the Dons get their second. Injuries are killing us at the moment, though. 8 to 6 inside 50s turn. Yeah, that's just poor from Matty. I mean, he's got to have the awareness there to see there's a few plays on him. He's trying to hit a low kick. Yeah. Well, I'll just blame the stadium, mate. It's the bright lights of Marvel Stadium, mate. Look, I think we're doing, apart from the inside 50 deliveries, I think we're not doing too bad. We've just got to really hit our targets a lot better inside 50. I think that's been the issue so far. Halfway through this first term, though. 59 to 79% kicking efficiency. There you go. Anyway, Chad now. Good gather. Kick just isn't really that good there for Cleary, but how's the tackle? Good tackle on Pryor. Umpire's ball. Yeah, to be fair, Cuddy just let that fumble. That was poor from Cuddy. He's got to do better than that. Come on. He's got hands like doorknobs. How's that spilled out of his mitts? Good tackle. Okay, thank you. Okay, so Matt, apparently, according to the ump, he put his hands up, so that does count as Pryor. Rowbottom now. He's free. Going to go inside 50. Who can fly? Oh, from the side. That's a great grab, Dersma. Add into the tally of another intercept mark for the Dons. 7 to 5 their way. Out now here to Zach Reid. I mean, that's just a very good grab there from Dersma. Corridor kick on here, risky, or almost picked off from 𝐵𝐺𝐼. We've got the backing up option of Rowbottom. Breaks a tackle, loses his balance though. Really mopped up nicely. Geez, Hayes at ground levels looking good the first game. And Nick Martin Works his throw through a bit of trouble. The smother's great from Rowie, but doesn't have friends to back him up. And now the Dons can reload on the outer side. 𝐼𝐻𝐿𝐻𝐿 out across here now. Downfield free here. It's going to be 𝐻𝐿𝐻𝐿's free now. Yeah, just wasn't a bit unneeded there from Chad. Oh my God. Jesus, 3 50-metre penalties we've given up here. Deary me. Bloody hell. What was it even for? Was it for Chad bloody mouthing off at the ump? I mean, it's just total unnecessary having shit like that. 𝐼𝐻𝐿𝐻𝐿, his first full game of his career. Can he goal here? Sure can. Bang. 3 goals the Dons have now. And look, they've been off 3 50-metre penalties, to be fair. I mean, I'd say one of them technically no, because it was a mark inside 50 from a gettable range. So I could say 2 out of 3, but I mean, dearie me, that's just a lazy push in the back there from Chad. And what even was the 50-metre penalty for? Oh my God, Chad doesn't even stand. I mean, this is just simple stuff now. Dearie me. Well, we've dug ourselves a bit of a hole here, unfortunately. Just need to find our first, need to find our feet here. Getting a bit flustered. Oh, nicely stuff there from the centre bounce from the Dons. Inside 50 here from Caldwell. Bit of a shallow entry. Tommy Mack mops it up nicely. Back here to 𝐵LAKE. Just punts it out of the 50. Got to compete here. Corey outnumbered. Perkins brings it down. Rowbottom, he's had a decent start. Gets the kick away now. Now this could work here for Hamlin. Come on, son. Gives the hands now to Cleary. And across here to Hayward. He could find an angle for a shot on goal here, but instead he's going to try and centre the ball better. There we go. Hayden McLean should goal here. That's what I want to see from Wilbur. You know, he's a lovely field kick when he's on. Hopefully this will be our first. Well, the kick from Rowbottom completely missed the man on the lead. Went over the top of the one-on-one, and it fell very nicely there to Hamling, and gives the hands to Hayward. Now to McLean. Been a bit hit and miss the set shots, but overall, usually good. We'll see how he goes here. Need to find a goal here. Hayden McLean in front of the cheer squad. Goal umpire barely moves. We get our first. Now, let's not concede a 50-metre penalty. That would be bloody nice. Jeez Louise. Deary me. I can see clearly now the rain is gone. Well, needed that. City jet lag from the flight. Christ, they didn't bloody travel across the world. They only went from Sydney to Melbourne. Good stuff there. Hayward getting involved. Still been a very low production season so far by his standards, so we need to see more of that from Wilbur. And Grundy on the bench, so he'll do a bit of the chop out work on the run here at McLean. I don't know. I don't live in Sydney, Safa. And hopefully go well, Noel. Welcome to the stream, mate. And Boston 2.0. Just a question, don't you actually miss... Well, the thing is, I don't live in Sydney, so it's not like I've been to games consistently before. It's always been a thing I've done, to be honest, watching footy from home. But, you know, it's still fun going to games like last year. That game in September, I forgot what it was. It was that big game at the MCG. I have memory loss from it, though, so, you know. Anyway, tackle comes, ball up. Big Goldie working hard. Hit out now. Bice under this one. That's right, that's Patton. Look like Bice. Martin now clears inside 50. No good though. 𝐵LAKE, the spare man, mops up. 𝐵LAKE now out wide. To Campbell. Should hold. Getting involved here, Braden Campbell. Campbell now long down the line. Let's get some competing in the air. Hamling, that's decent body work. Ground level, Juzzy did well. Back here to Lloyd. We could use the overlapping option of Hamling, and we do. The 1-2, if you don't mind. Jakey Lloyd has to go back on his wrong side. Hamling, oh, dearie me. Well, gains a bit of territory with that kick. Let's apply some pressure here. Roberts, a nice quick hand pass. Geez, Hobbs in a different postcode with that hand pass. Ball goes over. Make sure to leave a like, subscribe if you haven't already, lads. Should be a beauty. Dons and Swans always just a very unpredictable contest. I think that's the best way to put it. Might just be your net, Aussie Trump fan. Everything's okay with me at the moment. Yeah, still says excellent connection and stuff. So when YouTube buffers, it just sometimes your device or internet buffing up. It happens. YouTube can be a bit wank sometimes. Hayes getting his hands on it. Lewis Hayes early on. Clears now out of the 50. Bice going to fly. Caddy competes. Oh, hit a falcon. Caddy has a bit of time and space to give it to 𝐬𝐿𝐼𝐻. The 1-2. Oh, geez. He's really talking it on here, Caddy. That's well done, the kick. 𝐓𝐡𝐞 probably should have held that one day. 𝐓𝐡𝐞. Hand pass. Well David there from Rowbottom. Roberts a bit of time. Chips it out wide. That's good enough kick to Lloyd. Good option here. All right. Handball received to Juzzy. There we go. McInerney now. Inside 50. No good. Jackson Pryor picks it off. Damn. Inboard now. Back to Pryor. 𝐬𝐿𝐼𝐻. Back at Isaac Reed. Working by hands here, Essendon. Roberts, the kick, no good. Francis drops back, intercepts. Short option maybe, but he wants to go deep. Ah, dearie me. Oh, God. And it's 50, isn't it? Of course it is. Oh, dearie me, and he's picked it off now, Reed. Christ. Rowe's been good, though. He's really getting in the face of opposition. Intercept mark, clears down the line. Oh, God, not another intercept mark. Oh, for God's sake. Oh, get in. We've won a free. Well, I wouldn't have minded those points for Zach Reed for the 𝐼𝐶 team, but I'll take it. It's a free our way. It's a win-win, really. Hamling now. Jeez, he's let his beard really go. Come on. Oh, geez, the kick's a bit shallow. Who can fly? Dosser, maybe. In front, Hayes. Roving nice from Heaney. Campbell has some time. Ah, yuck. Really has to be doing better than that. He can hit some nice check sides sometimes, Braden, so... Yeah, well, unlucky. Now start getting into our good users, you know, a bit of Bice, a bit of Blakey. Inside 50. Francis gets the spoil in. Ball goes over. 4:14 to play. Sato Huli gets another disposal. Inside 50. Blakey from the side. Good pick off. Blakey now. Along down the line. Heaney. Nicely done there from the scramble. Cleary now. Back here to McInerney. Corridor could be on here. We've got some space on the outer side of Florent. He's got to watch out though, 𝐬𝐿𝐼𝐻. Good contest there from 𝐵𝑖𝑎𝑣𝑖𝑎. Bice did well to back him up. Takes a bounce now. Nice running. How's the kick? I mean, Hamling's just not in front there. To be honest, what are we meant to kick to when our forwards aren't really presenting that well? I mean, I don't really blame Bice there, to be fair. He had to go. He had to pull the trigger. He's going to get tackled, and it's just nothing. 𝐿𝐼𝐻 now. Dons work it nicely from the back half. How's the kick? It's nice. Langford presents, marks, and good goal. Anyways, Langford now. Can he hit the scoreboard and get the Dons fourth? Kick's going to swing across the face. 16-11 inside 50 is our way. Winning the clearances and contest the ball narrowly. So I think we're doing quite a number of things right. We're doing well to force a few turnovers, but geez, we're making a muck of it. Roberts now wants to go down the line. Ball comes from Francis. Going to be clobbered there. Bang. What a tackle there from Redmond. And now Perkins around the side. Inside 50. High ball up. Blakey's all there though. Good mark. Usually drops those sometimes. Okay, 2 minutes. 2-minute drills, they say in NFL. Can we do something quickly here? It's a nice kick. Out here to Florent. Run into the next man potentially. Good kick. 𝐼𝐶 now. Gives the hands to Matty Roberts. Corridors on here to 𝐬𝐿𝐼𝐻𝐿𝐼. Ah, dearie me. He's unlike Matty Roberts. A few of these kicks, unforced errors. Out wide now to Pry. And you can see the Dons really controlling the game through some uncontested marking. Back here now to Setterfield. Minute and a bit to go. 𝐓𝐿𝐼 again. He's getting his hands on it. Down the line now. Can they have a flyer in front? Good spore came from McCartan. Good tackle there, Jordan. Umpire's ball. 50 seconds to go here. Let's just not concede one. Dons by 12 points. Jordan been doing an excellent job of merit so far. Grundy grabs it around, clears it. Come on, compete. Francis. Spore was good from Pryor. Ball goes over. So yeah, looking at Essendon's defence, they've sort of got, Zach Reid is that spare man. He's been good so far in defence. Martin's had plenty of touches so far. 5-1 headouts to advantage. Goldstein's free. So they're just going to chip it around here. The Dons, I'll do for the quarter. Oh, but yeah, just been a totally ugly first term, this one. Yeah, wow. Entries are looking disgusting. Plenty of intercept marks. The Dons are bound to mop up. 3 goals, 1 goal, 1. In quarter time. I mean, our forwards just aren't doing well enough. I mean, our kicks inside 50 aren't great either, but geez, we need more competition from our forwards. Getting in front, creating separation. We've rarely seen that, to be honest. And 16-12 inside 50 is our way. But it's only a 2-goal game, really. And all the 3 goals from the Bombers have come from 50-metre penalties. But to be fair, one of them was from a nice hit up inside 50. Contest the ball, 31-27 our way, winning the clearances by 2. So I think we're doing a handful of things right around the ground, but just need more of it. Need better use inside 50. Well, looking at Merritt, he's only got 2 touches, so that's good. At least he isn't getting off the chain. Doing a pretty good job, James Jordan, on him so far. A disciplined job. Looking at a few of the players who's been up and about. So, Zach Reid is leading, I think, the disposal getters with 12. Wow. And then Nick Martin's got 13. Roberts with 9. But, yeah, geez, he's had a few poor turnovers, which is a bit unlike him. He's usually been a lot more composed coming out of the back 50. Sada Hooley's had a nice start. 8 touches and a goal. Nick Blakey has been good in the air. McGrath with 9, Roberts with 9. So yeah, just like all these leading disposal getters are from defenders for the Dons. So they've controlled it quite a bit in the back half. The mids aren't really getting a stack of numbers. I think Rowbottom's had a really good start. He's got 2 clearances, tackle to his name and 7 touches. Heaney, just the 4 disposals but 2 clearances. And Grundy, to be honest, I think Goldstein's getting quite the better of him. And let's see the hitouts. Yeah, 10-3. This is a bit of a disappointing start from Brody. Goldstein doing the job. Hopefully Merritt gets better in the second quarter. I mean, obviously, for Essendon's sake, that would definitely be the case. But I think so far, so good. We're not really allowing him to impact with disposal. I think that one kick he had was the lovely one from the clearance, and that's what Merritt does really well. So, yeah, no, I guess for our sake, it's good. We've kept them just the 2 touches at quarter time. Yeah, Blakey 5 intercept possessions. So that's a good sight to see. 4 contest possessions from Rowbottom, 4 for Martin, 4 for Grundy. So only really a 2-goal game, but geez, these entries and the presentation from our forward's got to be a lot better than this, because it is. I mean, even looking at Essendon's way, their inside 50s haven't really been that great either. So the kicking has been a bit shite from both teams. And yeah, 4 50-metre penalties given up. Usually, you don't even sometimes see 4 50-metre penalties in a game, let alone 2. So we've given up 4 1/4. Yeah. But the forwards have got to do better. It's not necessarily... I mean, our kicking's not been great, but I think it's just what the forwards are doing. Look, making our entries look a lot worse. Just giving up ground a bit too easy. Bulldogs beat Essendon 100 points next week. See how they go tonight. Should be a good game. Yeah, I don't think the Suns have actually lost up in NT, so they've got a good record there. Bice is annoying me. What's wrong with Bice? I don't think he's been too bad to start things off. He hasn't had too much of the footy, but he had that nice kick and got loose a bit. I mean, to be fair, that kick from him, a bit unlucky. He did well to gain some ground, but again, when he sees inside 50, no one leading, our forwards getting pushed off, you could see it from the camera angle. Like, there was no one presenting, and he just had to go. There was nothing he could do. He was going to get pinned, so bloody hell. No, God, going all right before I started watching this, George, but you have to go well yourself. Steak and chips, lovely stuff. Yeah, no, we went out this morning. Bit of Mother's Day celebrations. It's good because sometimes as a family we like to do things a little bit earlier, just, efficient with time. So no, that was good. For my super coach. Yeah, no, I mean, obviously that's not ideal. Yeah, no, I've held by, so I thought he could bounce back. What's he on? I haven't actually checked the Supercoach scores. I've just looked at the AFL website. Okay, he's on 7 points. Chad's only on 8. Yeah, he needs to get going, Chad. I think a lot of people traded in Chad. I personally couldn't go there. He's a up and down player. Yeah, geez, Zach Reid, 47, 50 fantasy points. I actually looped Zach Reid for my fantasy team, so I don't mind that. I'll definitely take his score. Yeah, 𝐓𝐴 actually having fantasy too. I traded him in early, so that's not bad. Hayes has looked really good. He's looked clean at ground level. He looks really composed, so I think he's one that could definitely stay in the team. 𝐼𝐴𝐥𝐝, just the one hand pass, one tackle. But I think that hand pass he did was good from memory. And yeah, Merritt just on the 2 touches, so that's handy that we're not letting him get off the chain. Swans need Dean Cox's his ruckman ability at the moment. Grundy's getting it well beaten here a bit early on. So yeah, Merritt starting forward. So I don't think they'll really phase Jordan. I'm assuming Jordan's going to follow him. Okay, we're not going to go on Merritt then, so he will spend some time forward to shipping. Merritt's going to push up into stoppages then. Anyways, we need a better second term than this. The numbers are in our favour, but geez, the kicking, not so much. We're underway for quarter number 2. Warner, first, hands out now to Bice. Get your Bice bubbles out, ladies and gentlemen. I had my bowl before this game, inside 50. Let's get a mark. Hamling almost. Hayward off hands. Good tuck from Hayes. Gets a kick away. Mackay mops it up nicely, though. And now they can switch it out wide here. Redmond to Roberts. Now, Setterfield pushes hard for the mark. He needs to do better. Yeah, just the quiet first term. Oh, my God. That's 5 now. Fucking 5. My goodness gracious me. Setterfield now. Fucking 5. 5 50-metre penalties. Basically in the first quarter. That is unreal. Jeez, the wheeze. Robinson. Yeah, no, he'll get going, Matty boy. Can't AFL go well, mate. Quick question: how many AFL grounds have you visited across the country? Let me think. Okay, MCG, Marvel, Kardinia Park, Manuka, Utah's, SCG, Accor Stadium. Is it only AFL grounds? Okay, only AFL grounds. That's all I can think of. I don't think I've went anywhere in Brisbane. Inside 50 here. Yeah, that's probably that Cardi. Good tackle from Kako. On Cleary, umpire's ball. As a fifth 3-minute penalty, Don's fan, I can't even compare to what's going on. Mate, I'm lost for words. I mean, how do you give up 5? Durham did well to extract that out. Goes in again. Jordan, good tackle. Extracts it out. Bice. Meeting the sandwich there, umpire's ball. Grundy hits it out. Heaney gets a little clearing kick, but not effective. Picked off here. Hayes now. How's his kick inside 50? Well done there from Lloyd. Bice, quick hands out wide. That was clean. How about that? Good stuff. Oh, geez, under the pump here, Lloyd. That's poor. Hayes having a good start. Got in the way. Yeah, Martin's had a lot of touches, but again, it's mostly from the back half. Hasn't been like, you know, the absolute killing factor for us or anything so far. I don't think. Grundy now. Couldn't get that clean gather. Rowbottom can. Gets the hands up. Kick smothered. Ran out of tarmac there. He had no options behind him. So he just had to clear it, and kick was smothered. Should be some good footy tonight, though. Showdown, and of course the Suns and Doggies game. Grundy hits it down. Umpire's ball. Heaney gets it out. Merritt applies the heat nicely. 𝐓𝐴𝐿, very well done. Gets his own crumb. Kick's no good. Blakey again, he's everywhere. To be fair, it was kicked right to him, but well done. Kick out wide now. That's great to Corey. And can go. Now to Bice. Oh, gee, run himself into trouble. Nice hand pass. Jeez, he's good at those hand passes, Bice, when he's under pressure a bit. Warner now. Corey it is. That's going to be a shallow entry. Could work for one of the forwards, but geez, it's a throw on one there, basically, and McGrath's still able to get the tap back. Deary me. Geez, Lloyd is getting burnt from 𝐓𝐴𝐿. Another touch, and he's going to go back here to Zach Reid. Gee, Zach Reid is reminding a lot of me here of Sicily. He's just that spare man, getting all this loose ball. Goldstein now added to Setterfield. They can get it and go here, the Dons. Plus 40 uncontested balls. So there you go. We do struggle when teams can rack up the uncontested possessions. Did say this in my tipping video. He went to ground there, Merritt. Well done from Jordan. That's a big win. Has time and space here. Oh, take a second bounce. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. Oh, my God. What are we doing? Durham now. Oh, that could work for 𝐼𝐗𝐤. No, he's dropped it. Dropped the catch and lost the match. Deary me. Lloyd's lucky there. And now gives it to 𝐿𝐶leary. Just gets the hands out. Oh, Heaney can't be slipping over there, son. Durham loses balance. Goldstein out across here now to Redmond. He can load up or he can go deep inside 50 here. One-on-one. Merritt marks. Ah, bugger. It's a good one-on-one mark there from Merritt. But, oh, that James Jordan moment. I mean, we can't do anything right at the moment. What on earth? We've forgotten to take a bounce with ball in hand. No words. Genuinely no words. Zach Merritt now. Goals. 4 goals, 1 goal, 1-7. Oh, this is shocking. Absolutely shocking. Can't even do the basics right at the moment, ladies and gentlemen. But players falling over there, that's just infuriating. Heaney slipping over them, row bottom too. There's a good kick from Redmond. He didn't have to sit there, Bice. Merritt protected the drop zone well, so he's always going to get that little nudge. So, nah, it was nicely done there from Merritt. As I said, he's a threat forward, Zach Merritt. Deary me. I need to fill my water bottle at this rate. %16% efficiency inside 50. And Essendon have 29.4, so let's remember both teams have been pretty poor with the inside 50s. But that was a lot better there from Essendon as they get the goal off it. Heaney now, again, just a bit of a fumble. 𝐼𝐗𝐤 attacks that one. Roberts got to be clean. Back into 𝐓𝐡𝐞. Bang, he's pinned. Didn't have pride, to be fair. Pick up, well done from 𝐓𝐡𝐞. Oh, he did well. 𝐼𝐗𝐤 gets a snap on it. And he gets his first in the big time. What did I say at the start of this stream? We seem to have make debutants look like 𝐵𝐴 Jr. It's a great follow-up work from the first gamer. That's just poor there. We had all the numbers around the footy there, and he just gets his own crumb. No one wants to tackle him. That's been an issue this year. The defensive intent and tackling pressure has been really disappointing at times. Look at that. 3 around it. Oh, God. Oh, my. Harlem Globetrotter stuff there. Christ almighty. If you're only going to watch at the moment, I'll settle down a bit. Not too sure, 𝐼𝐶, to be honest. Well, Don's 2 goals in this second term. Need a lift here. Roberts now. Good tackle from Caldwell. Geez, they're now starting to bring the heat here, the Dons. 32 to 16 touches, so we've really got to start bring the forward half pressure a bit more. This uncontested ball is starting to hurt us a bit. Rampy, nice tap here to Florent. Need the next hit. Game really now starting to slip out of our favour after it just was the 2 goals at quarter time. Now back here to 𝐓𝐶. Cross now to 𝐵𝐴𝐤𝐿𝐴𝐶. So, we'll do a bit of the chip marking of our own 𝐵𝐴𝐤𝐿𝐴𝐶 now. Roberts now in midfield. Doesn't want to go corridor, just goes wide. Swans have... Oh, to be fair, even when if we were going like top 4 or stuff, I still enjoyed the streams and all that, etc. But yeah, I was going to go to the prelim final last year, but you know, I was tied up with work and stuff, so yeah. But you know, if I lived in Sydney or Melbourne for sure, I'd go to a few games. The Swans did used to play in Canberra a bit. This was like back very early days, like when the Doggies hosted a few games at Manuka. I think one of the games I went to was like 2009 or something. I don't remember. It was around then. Good smother from Heaney. Okay, follow-up work. Left foot snap. Had time. Just didn't get the ball dropped down pat. Across the face. Had the feeling the Dons would bring the heat early. Yeah, I mean, these are just such unpredictable matchups, these two, the Swans and the Dons. Can't hand pass from a kick in. To be fair, I think he can, but he just didn't play on first. Heading to any Canberra? Not really. I don't usually go to the neutral games in Canberra. For the Giants. Yeah, no, good team to go for. Yeah, growing up when I used to be in the Giants Academy, you get like free Giants memberships, like the little, you can go to a few games for free. It's good stuff. McGrath now, through the guts. See how doing us here with these uncontested possessions. And another one, Christ, who on earth is on Caldwell there? Hands now to Perkins. Shot on goal, coming up right through the middle. Deary me, this is looking shocking. That's way too easy from the back half. Essendon get another. They are walking through us, basically. The pressure has been absolutely shocking. 6 goals, 1 goal, 2. This is absolutely insipid. From what we showed last week as well, like how good was that? Gutsy win, intensity and pressure was through the roof. 4 core effort, and we've come out like this. It's just a shit show. They're not even under pressure. They've literally walked the ball through. Way, way, way too weak there. I mean, we haven't even applied a single tackle through that sequence of possession there. 29 points the Dons are up by. 3 goals from the back half. There you go. And we've been one of the teams actually restricting defensive 50 scores quite well this year, if you look at the numbers. So this has really been a bit unlike us. But at the same time, it has been a little bit, to be fair, given the poor pressure is on show once again, and we have shown a bit of that. Roberts now. Just need a goal. Need a bit of confidence inside 50 here. No one at home. Oh, Pryor through his mitts. That's a bit lucky. Warner now gives it right to 𝐓𝐴𝐴𝐸. Deary me. Oh, geez, now Nick Martin. Back and forth. Oh, my goodness gracious me. Does someone want to do a backflip in a bloody... At this rate? It's like the training drill crap you do back in the day. You have... It's like keepings off. You have the one guy with the bib. Can't win the ball. It's hand pass, hand pass, hand pass, hand pass. Not arriving in numbers here. It's like 1 chasing 4. Caldwell now. 𝐷𝐸𝐻𝐵 gets the clearance. Around the corner. Blakey now under the pump. Ball goes over. Setterfield now. Roberts takes a big hit and buys ball. And buys ball. Advantage here now. Merritt drops a kick. Caddy couldn't take it. Oh, but geez, again, like, how have we not picked that off? Back now to Merritt's going to kick another, isn't he? Oh, my God. I mean, my expectations weren't that high, but holy crap. I can only smile. This is just pathetic. Absolutely pathetic. Ball hits ground level 1. Oh, God. We're looking shocking around the footy at the moment. We just can't. We're struggling to really win a possession in open play. Just look how easy. Dishing hands left, right and centre. Oh, God. This is disgusting to watch. The uncontested ball is the difference in this game for Essendon. Making us look second rate with these quick hands. Bombers by a tick under 6 goals. This is... Wasn't expecting a margin like this. But, as I said, was expecting anything for this game. Don's now working out of the middle. 𝐼𝐻𝐿𝐻𝐪, very good first quarter. Just jags a short kick. Oh, bounced off the chest, almost under the mark. Good competition there from Chad. That's a great hunt on the footy, but again, not effective off the scramble. And now they work the hands here again. The Dons. 𝐴𝐶𝐞 now. Good luck tackling him. Back now to Nick Martin. Hacks it around the corner. Flying ball. Row bottom. Spore was nice from 𝐼𝐻𝐿𝐻𝐪. 𝐼𝐻𝐿𝐻𝐿𝐻 kicked his first. Hand pass no good. McLean mops it up. Nothing to go to. That was a shocking hand pass. Turnover again. Now to Martin. Across now here to Caddy. Going to go for a high ball up here inside 50. Who's going to fly? Good spore came from Blakey. McCartan now. McLean. Back now to Rampy. All right, let's just kill this over. Oh, we can't even kill the ball over the boundary line. Oh, I can't even win a stoppage at this rate. This is shocking. Yeah, no, he's an absolute star, Noah. You just knew he was going to kick that goal. Anyway, the Dons can go here again through the middle. They're killing us with this ball, with their ball movement. Redmond now out across to Pryor. Under the pump here. Okay, good stuff. Turn over here. Chad. Over the top now to Grundy. Good running here from Brody. Goes to Heaney. Need a goal here, Isaac. He slips over again. Gives it to Grundy. Come on, Brody. Time. Good boy. Needed that. Hallelujah. Okay. Is that a settler or is this just pure copium? Because we've looked shocking this second term. Desperately needed. Against the runner, play that. But great tackle. Hey, it's that man again, Caden Cleary. It's that man again, Cleary. Good tackle. That's his goal. All right. Needed that. All right, ball in the middle here. Let's try and get a bit of dominance, bit of field territory here. You know, we did show it a bit in the first quarter, but Essendon just bounce from half-back especially. He's killed us. Oh, Heaney's a bit sore. Hopefully he's all right. He was wincing in pain there, but he's okay. He's a tough nut. Well, we still trail by a bit of a margin here, 29 points, but we needed that goal. Grundy gets a little clearance. Cleary he can go and get. Okay, he got the hands out somehow. Chad now. Just a loopy ball. Okay, come on, Doss. Good. Brought it to ground. Francis spin move clean. Oh, he lost his footing. McLean maybe. Holding. Potentially nothing. Reed now to Hayes, to Pryor, to McGrath. And they can clear the Dons. Kicks. Hugging the boundary line. Ball over. Frustrating to watch. Oh, for sure, mate. Mate, double figures. Oh, can you believe it? Aussie Trump fan, mate. Crack the champagne, eh? 9:32 to play here. I've just really got to shut down this Essendon uncontested game because they're killing us with their ball movement. Need more pressure. I think sometimes it's the simple things. Warner, there we go. Stiff arm. Starting now to threaten. Out across here to his brother. Oh, Francis on the move. Shaking in my boots. Come on, Roberts. Better kick here, son. Better kick here, Matty. We've kicked to it, just an outnumbered there. Francis competes and marks. Oh, shut up then. Good lad. Okay. I mean, I don't know. I don't even know how. It was Hayes and Zach Reed, the loose men there for that contest. Yet we still get the mark. Wow. From 3 deep, as Dwayne Russell would say. All right, come on. We need this. Come on, Aaron. In front of his former Science cheer squad. Four goals through this season. He stabs at the wrong side. Unlucky. 2 goals, 3. McGrath now. Wants to get and go here. Getting pretty adventurous. Jeez, he thinks he's Riley Bice. I'll shut up. Clearing kick now. It's a good run from McGrath. Oh, surely that's a bit of high on Rampy there. Nothing given. Gives the hands. Did well. Florent. Twisting, turning. Under the pump. Gets the kick away. He's got to go here, Braden. Good lad. Right, these last few minutes have been a bit better. We're starting now to retain the ball a bit. Heaney now. Kick's good. Row bottom. Oh, could have used Campbell there. Yep, we now use him. Okay, now Campbell, I reckon he's got the leg here. Wants to find a target. There we go, lead. Beautiful. Good stuff, Hayward. Presentation superb. Let's go here. Okay, let's see if we can get a 7-point play here. Need this. Hayward snap. Missed. Damn. All right, anyone else watch the VFL boys today? 2 goals, 11. 2 goals, 11. We got belted by Essendon in the twos. It's concerning this year, the VFL side. I think overall with the long injury list, we sort of have, we're sort of struggling in that sort of sense with the experienced bodies out there. Like, to be fair, Adams had his first game, looked fairly average, to be honest. Just needs some clicks in the legs. But, Bowman just 7 touches. A few of the first year players, really, he was the only first year player. Laidler too. Struggled a bit. Snell was a bit hit and miss. Did some okay things, did some poor things. But that's the issue at the moment with our VFL. We don't really have anyone apart from Ladham/Sheldrick really knocking down the door for selection. Oh, Merritt. That's just poor from Grundy. Merritt's kick's no good, though. Turnover. Campbell going to be paid the mark. Last few minutes have been better. They have been better. We've had really gettable opportunities for goal, but we've missed them. Cleary now, getting in the game a little bit more. It was his goal, to be fair. It was a great tackle on, I think it was Pryor. Kick's not great, though. Ball goes over. I think after half-time, we've very shown 𝐓𝐡𝐞's coach skills. Well, yeah, that's true, but I thought 𝐓𝐶𝐞 coached really well last week. We're able to shut out Buckley and Sam Taylor pretty well. Hamling obviously instructed Hamling and McLean to get really physical with them. Yeah, pressure factor, 201 for Essendon, 167 for us. That's just not good enough. That's a great tackle there, and now they can go here, the Dons. It wasn't holding the ball. A bit lucky there. Umpire's ball. Dersmo gets the clearing kick. Good stuff there from Rampy. Roberts now to arrive. Good pick up. Just gets the hands away. Wicks. Good kick. See, that's what I'm liking with Wicks. He's honestly, more often than not, his kicks are actually really settled. Which he still continues to be a surprise packet this year, Sammy Wicks. Near moving to defence. One of our more improved plays. Warner now back to Heaney. Just need the next hit. Feels like we're starting to get into this game a wee bit. Starting now to control the footy a lot more. Florey wants to try and chew off that kick, but a bit indecisive. So corridor he finds to Patton. Now the Wicks. Good running here, Sammy. How's the kick? Bit shallow. Goldstein drops it. Arm chop. It was there. But no, good stuff from 𝐓𝐶𝐞. Kick could have been a bit better though. Out across now. Mackay. Back here to McGrath. Down the line now. Juzzy. Florent extracts out nicely here to Warner. Kick in the corridor. It's going to land short here for Francis. Needs to find a mate. Gets the hands out. Oh, he got the hand pass out there, surely. Surely he got a handball away there. Let's see, maybe he didn't. Because sometimes the camera angle can fake you out a bit. Nah, it wasn't a hand pass. Okay. You always have to see the replay. Pryor now here to McGrath. So, again, the Dons bounce here through the middle of the ground. Look at these hand passes to the corridor. These are killing us. McGrath now inside 50. He's got to watch out. Not again, Merritt. Surely not. Couldn't take it. Campbell, good speed. Back now to Wicks. He's got to watch out. 𝐓𝐶𝐞. Oh, risky kick. Langford, a good pickup. 𝐶𝐞, well done, Cleary. Jeez, you've got to love this lad. Unlucky, he's been pinned. 𝐶𝐞 gets him back. Damn. Well, that was a nice little surge of pressure from both teams there. 𝐶𝐞 goes in again. It's a crunching tackle. He can go back here. Ah, damn. That sucks. He did it really well there, Cleary. He stitched up a bit. It wasn't really a tackle from Cleary, so I don't think it was holding the ball, but... Oh, geez, for a few minutes of dominance, to be honest, this one will sting if he kicks this. 𝐴𝐥𝐿 kick. He's been a good first-year player of goals, damn. That does hurt. 8 goals, 1 for Essendon. So, bringing the shooting boots. 8 goals, 1, 2 goals, 4. Yeah, I mean, that has... I think that really should have been holding the ball, to be honest. I think Cleary's unlucky there. Because I was like, was it a tackle? But yeah. Yeah, I mean... I think that has to be holding the ball. Because like in the moment I thought, you know, maybe just got it, but... Oh, geez, that's borderline probably. Well, 𝐴𝐥𝐿 goals. 3:26 to play. Back out to over 5 goals. But, you know, the last few minutes have been a bit better. If France isn't... France able to knock that through, to be fair, like... Look, I'm just keeping optimistic, eh? Grundy head out into space. Who can get there? Surely hold for 𝐓𝐡𝐞. That's the other way. Damn. Centre field now. Cross down Roberts. Get there, Corey. Unlucky. Still plus 40 disposals in second term for Essendon, but there was that 5-minute burst where we were able to control the footy a bit better. That's a good mark from Wright. Won't be paid it though. Okay, that'll do. Good tackle from Grundy. All right, good stuff on the ball. Get our first free this quarter. Oh, can we try and squeeze a goal here before half time? Down the line. Hamlin competes, but good ball from Mackay. He's looked good, Ben Mackay. Ball in. Grundy hits it out. Lloyd at ground level. It's got to get rid of it. He'll be pinned. Ah, God, he had the chance there to get it out to Chad, but unable to. Okay, Hobbs is free. Goes down the line now. McCartan, there we go. Legally done there from Patton to not allow Merritt to go up for it. Tommy back here, back to the Liz. Blakey now. Long down the line. Needs something in the air here. Push out there. Ben Mackay's free. (38-27) clangers our way. That's not a stat you want to be winning. Roberts now back here to Reed. Reed and across here to Pry. Anyway, they work the hands here now. 𝐴𝐿 he's getting his hands on it this half. Takes a bounce. Takes another bounce. Did well. Hands it over the top here. Good kick. Perkins finds 𝐴𝐿. Can they find an option inside 50? They give the hands across now here to McGrath. Inside 50. Can they find an option? Almost a mark. Roberts now a chance. There we go. Tackle on the defensive 50. Umpire's ball. Yeah, Charlie, mate, going all right. Hopefully going well yourself. Big fan of red shorts. Yeah, look better, a bit better than the black shorts. when we're up in Queensland. Oh, again, like, that's just way too easy. Durham goals, that's just poor defending once again. The defensive intent in the back 50 has been shocking. I mean, they have literally walked through 3 players there. No pressure, no winning games of footy. Simple as that. That is terrible. It's good pressure, though, from the Dons. Like, they just hunted that Durham, snapped it out, and just waltzes his way through about 3 or 4 players. Lloyd got absolutely crunched there. Fucking hell. Ugh. Absolutely poor there. Eleven touches for Durham. He's got a goal now to his name. 4 tackles. 37 seconds. And Christ almighty, I need a break. This has been an absolute eyesore for 𝐓𝐴𝐶 𝐼𝐴. And so, many Sydney supporters as well. Dons win it again out of the middle. Setterfield now to Caldwell. Goes out wide. 𝐼𝐴𝐶 again. This look very shrewd. Now to Pry. Continues some run. Now to Merritt. Who can he find inside 50? No good. Juzzy, well done. Picks it off. And that will do for the first half. Roberts, not 15. Oh, God. Sound this bloody siren. Deary me. That is... I mean, it feels like almost every week we play, it's like, this is the worst half we've played, this is the worst quarter we've played. I think this is certainly now the worst half we've played. Absolutely shocking. It's basically, from what we've seen this year, when we've played shite, no pressure, poor pressure, no defensive intent, players waltzing through us in congestion. Dons have smacked us with their uncontested ball. This is an absolute eyesore. And we had that 5-minute period where we were able to control things but couldn't convert, so... Oh, yikes. They've been efficient and pretty slick with the ball movement, the Dons, so you got to give them credit there. Yeah, there's not really many numbers to suggest that's Essendon, apart from the pressure factor that Essendon are smacking us in, so... Yeah, been an absolutely dour quarter of footy from us, and to be fair, half in general. Let's have a look at the numbers. So, yeah. 27 and 26 inside 50s, plus 3 clearances for the Dons, winning the contested ball by 3. But we're just getting hunted, out pressured. Simple as that. 30 to 19 tackles Essendon's way too. Just absolutely pathetic this first half. Need a lift in the midfield. And I think in general we just need a lift from our whole team, with actually being able to tackle and force turnovers. It's looked like an absolutely dour first half of footy. Speechless in a way, really. Really speechless. I thought there'd be a response. Oh, not a response, but a bit of confidence heading into this game this week. Really good head out against the Giants, but it's going to be one of those seasons, I think. Anyways, lads, I'm going to go fill my water bottle and take a whiz. Yeah, this is looking shocking. So I'll be back in a sec. Right on, back, lads. Someone get me out of this nightmare, eh? This is not looking fun at all, but we'll hang in there. Yeah, look, we look lost at sea, basically. Don's absolutely killing us around the ground through their uncontested marks and possessions. And, I mean, there's been a number of goals where they've basically walked through us. So, pressure has been a joke from us in that first half. So, we need a response somewhere. It's having a man-rin, by the way. Yeah, I mean, looking at Essendon's stats, 𝐓𝐴𝐶 has 20 touches. 𝐓𝐴𝐶, 20 touches. I mean, he's playing as a spare man, that's why. But just Essendon have been able to get such free ball in the back half with little to no forward pressure. Haven't really been able to lock the ball in our forward half that well whatsoever. Pryor on 12 touches. Redmond with 17. 𝐓𝐴𝐶 has 10 marks in a half of football. Christ, he's going to go for the record. Yeah, even like Merritt, 9 touches, but he kicked 2 goals. He's still been pretty impactful. Hard to really pick a player that's best on for us so far. I'd probably say maybe 𝐵LAKE. He's held up all right in the air at least. Let me catch up with a bit of chat. Yeah, I'm sure there'll be a few very unhappy supporters in here, which is fair enough. Don't get me wrong. Yeah, it's been an absolute shite show, this. 9 of 4 free kicks. Yeah, I mean, it's been. I think we only had 1 free kick that quarter. And yeah, again, that Cleary one was a bit of a stitch up. So he's pressure shocking twice now where a play just runs through. Yeah, exactly, mate. I mean, they're doing just what they want. Throw the back half, waltzing hand passes over our heads. And watching us a bit behind the ball, it doesn't really look like we're playing man-on-man nor a zone. We're just looking lost at sea. Really poor. Sack Dean Cox. I mean, as I say again, I'm going to die on this hill and say, let's just see how we go when we get a full-strength side in. I'll probably be getting a few tomatoes thrown at my head at the moment while saying this, but, we've got to hang in there and... No, geez, the gulf between our good and bad footies is not good enough. And if you're doing that in a season of football, no chance for finals. And Cox, yeah, we just need more pressure. You can only say so much. It's quite evident he is screaming. Will he be screaming at half-time? Probably, given the effort we've shown up. We just need to have more pressure. It's been shocking. What type of footy have I just watched? Aaron Francis and Joel Hamling masterclass, mate. Swans really need to get some players back from injury. Yeah, exactly right. I think that's the best way to put it. Better disposal efficiency. Let's actually have a look at the disposal efficiency. Let's see the comparison. 68, yeah, like Dons are going 80%. They've been very neat. And look, although that is through uncontested possessions, and when that happens, you're hitting your targets, so... But, the Dons' pressure has been very good too. Like, there's been times where we've been able to get first possession and then we just cough it up. Like, that stoppage goal from Durham. Lloyd gets clobbered like he's a kitten. And then Durham just waltzes his way through 3 defenders. So, yeah, it's not looking great. Supercoach is a joke. Mate, love the melts. It is, mate. Absolute disgrace. It's only a game, mate. Try and have a bit of fun. Just enjoy the footy. So once you finish, can't use injury as an excuse either. Well, yeah, injuries are only so far. As I've said, like, you can still play good footy with injuries. Like, look at the Dogs, for example. And, like, their hunger from round 1's been really good. But it's quite evident, just synergy and just the you know, the energy with how we've played sometimes, how we've faded out of the games, it just isn't there like last year. I thought last year was just such a taxing season for us. And as they say, you get smacked in the grand final, you come out a bit flat the next year. And we have seen that a little bit. So, look, I think that's probably one of the reasons why. And yeah, we just haven't been good enough as well. But again, if we're having Errol Gulden out there, I think a few other entries would be a lot better. So, some players coming back in will be handy. Now, hopefully Mills can come into the VFL next week. Hopefully he doesn't fucking chop his finger off cutting the oranges or something. Some good players are injured. I don't know if you mean that from a Sydney or Essendon perspective, Frank, but yeah, no, to be fair, Dons do have their injuries. I mean, Goldstein's having a good fucking game. Grundy's starting to get the better of him a bit, but yeah, 18 headouts to 13. It's just a bit embarrassing for Brodie, to be honest. He's had some really solid games this year. Swans are a joke. Someone pay the ref to do the job. Can you... I'm sorry. Sorry about that. My thing just glitched. Alright, there we go. Wait, sorry, my thing just glitched. Let me just refresh this. Alright, there we go. Okay, where I was up to. Dean Cox leave my club. I mean, this is an assistant that's been here for 7 years, mate. Got to try and show a bit more loyalty, but again, like he's been dealt a pretty rough hand with a few personnel issues, and look, we've had some good performances this year, but at the same time we've had some shocking ones. So I think the gulf between our good and bad just hasn't been good enough. And there's just absolutely no chance we're going to sack Cox in his first season. Let's just see how he pans out the first year, and then I guess we'll just see how we go in the next year. We probably could be under a bit of pressure, but undoubtedly he has definitely the backing of the board and etc. For sure. Tuna Rolls, oh dear, what happened? Maybe big... hopefully, mate. There was that 5-minute period where we had a few repeat entries and we had a few shots on goal, but we had let some shots on the table, could have gotten it under 4 goals. So, yeah, and then the Bombers have just ran away with it again. Margin half-time. A bit of a damning one. 39 points. But yeah, it's interesting to talk around Cox. I think some people would probably agree that maybe was Sydney better off getting an outside voice, changing things up a bit. You know, the succession has always been a thing at Sydney, to be fair. So there's a thought, perhaps. Just realised my camera's a bit. It's a bit better. Can't remember a game where 3 players in the same 10 to 20... Oh, it's simply because we're not applying enough pressure. The Dons are just chipping around the back half and they get it and go. I mean, as I said again, the disposal winners are McGrath, Zach Reid, Nick Martin, Mason Redman, Archie Roberts, 𝐓𝐴𝐿 getting a bit of outside ball. But it's not a criticism of Essendon, but it's just... That's the reason why. Like, there's nothing wrong with it. Because when sides control the ball against us, we're known to struggle, and that's been the case. We're getting picked apart. Hopefully, Swans don't come bottom 4. Yeah, it's interesting, the draft this year too. I've been seeing online a little bit, some people saying it's not going to be as strong of a draft as previous seasons, for example. But I'm just keen to watch the championships because there's a few lads that could go well from the Swans Academy. Be interesting to see, you know. For example, if we were hypothetically going to finish in the bottom 6, you know, could we get a pick before? You know, that Max King fella looks pretty exciting. Could he potentially be a top 10 pick? Who knows? But, you know, like... I remember this 2 years ago. Everyone's saying, oh, bottom 4 locked in and stuff. And look, it could be the case, but I think we're a lot better than this. We can be a long time at footy, especially the wrong way around. You know, I thought we'd start now to gel a bit with the win against the Giants last week. But it's not to be. We're down by 40 points at half-time against Essendon, so... but shall we find a scapegoat? I mean... Yeah, geez, a bit of unforced errors as well. Like you were saying, Roberts do it. His kicking's been really off. He's going at 40%. He's a lot better than that. 4 clangers. And yeah, Lloyd's showed some weak moments again. He's been a real letdown this season. Hopefully going well. Mike, USA Observer. Good to see a few Yanks getting around the great game, mates. Hopefully going well. Cannot... I'm assuming you forgot to put in a word there. The 𝐼𝐴𝐴. Yeah, no, he's an important part. But when he's played, he's obviously not been 100% because he's just looked a shell of himself. The first few games of the season weren't too great for him. And yeah, no, we've been battling a bit with young Cleary and Hanley's been playing a few games. Corey Warner as well. Braden Campbell. To be fair, I think Braden Campbell's actually having a pretty decent half. 9 touches for him, 5 marks. He's getting involved a bit on the outside. Brighto's ahead for sure, mate. And, you always got to appreciate the positives, eh? This is a team that rarely misses the finals, so maybe this could be the first year in a wee bit we do, but who knows, eh? Who really knows? It looked like it was all 𝐓𝐡𝐞 in 2023, and we made a bit of a surge, so... Look, I think at this rate, if the pressure's not going to lift, we just need, I think, a bit of individual brilliance from somebody. Chad, look, he had a bit of dominance, I felt, in that first, around 5 odd minutes throughout the second term, got a few touches. Hasn't really cut off some great kicks though. He's been unable to hit like lace out deliveries. He's just put into space, or he's dropped a kick short for a teammate, so he hasn't really been able to fully link up with his kicking. Rory Bonham probably been one of our better players. I mean, his first quarter was good. Yeah, Roberts is having a stinker. To be honest, his kicking's been a real letdown. Blakey though, how about that? Perfect ratio of kicks to no handballs. 13 kicks, 13 touches. Swans need to come back like the Bulldogs did to the Raiders in Canberra late. Oh, you're kidding me. The mighty Milk, don't tell me they choked. Oh, it's a rough day as a Canberran if they've done that. Let me check. No, you're taking the piss. Bloody hell. Aren't the Raiders? I think the Raiders are going actually quite decent this year. Let's see the ladder. Oh, Raiders second. Ladies and gentlemen, it's no longer Rolls Macca, it's Rolls Raiders Macca. We are hopping on the Raiders bandwagon. I remember they made the grand final 2019 and everybody hopped on the bandwagon. They lost to the Roosters though, but yeah, wow, they've gone 7-3. Oh, to be fair, the Bulldogs are top of the table. So there's probably not much shame in that choking a game. Well, there is shame choking a game, but they lost it to the top of the table side. Every team that was leading in the NRL so far has gone on to lose. Yeah, wow, okay. And yeah, it's crazy. The points difference is crazy in league. Like, you got Dogs 106, and then you got like the Eels with -121. Jeez, what a fall off from the Eels. They made the grand final, I think, the same year the Swannies did. 2022, wasn't it? They've just really fallen off.
Zach Reid is emerging before our very eyes. Is this the new standard for this youngster?
Yeah, well, I mean, we don't like to individualise. I mean, but he has been terrific. But I think it's as much as anything as the synergy with our back six playing together. Obviously, we'd like Jordan Ridley there, but I think 𝐼𝐴𝐴𝐻 has come in and played a role really well. But yeah, Reid is leading that back line certainly in the first half.
Good luck for the second half.
Thanks, Sarah.
Well, doing his best to play counter-attack as a coach forward, even when your team has put together the numbers they've been able to, as we mentioned earlier, their biggest halftime lead since round 10 in 2021, and their biggest halftime lead against the Swans since 1999.
Biggest lead versus Sydney since 1999, eh? Wow. Well, need a response. Heaney's in the goal square. We've got to try and make these Eagles, Essendon defenders a bit more accountable, you know. Hopefully Chuddy can have a big term. Well, look, is it game over? Perhaps, but let's try and cheer on our boys, eh? Because again, if we can get a run on, potentially something we can offer. But anyways, run away for the third term. It's win out of the middle here. Setterfield piled on Jordan, umpire's ball. Make sure you like and subscribe, lads, if you haven't already. Swannies looking a bit off today, but we'll keep on batting until the fat lady sings, as they say. 𝐵𝐼𝐶 𝐼𝐿 very nice. Runs out a bit of tarmac, though, so Roberts just has to go clear on the shoot. Let's compete. Who can fly? Francis, maybe. This ball comes from Reed. He's been excellent. Setterfield, big-bodied mid-Gs. We struggle against those. Nice hands from Florent. Now to Roberts. Back inside 50. It's a decent kick, 𝐼𝐗. Oh, almost. Hamling. Good pressure from Hayward. Okay, let's lock it in here. Geez, that would have been a good mark there from Isaac. Bloody hell, it was getting a bit of the holding treatment a wee bit in the process. Almost clunked it. All right, come on, something here. How about Jack Sinclair's goal last night? Could we have one of them from our midfielders? Nothing there, though. Hayes. Geez, he looks really settled. Lewis Hayes having a good first game. Good pressure there from T-Mac. Oh, it goes past Rampy a bit, though. Oh, what a tackle from Peter Wright. He got low. Probably one of the tackles of the day.
So much to like if you're an Essendon fan. Sydney make a statement early though.
Grundy, good tackle. Surely hole in the ball. Good stuff. Was Sydney, typical Sydney pressure game scenes? Oh, mate, you know, the pressure's been really hit and miss from the Swans this year. They've shown flashes of really good pressure, but mostly in losses this year, we've coughed up. You know, we've had patches of really poor pressure and we've gotten absolutely killed off it. And that was a bit like the second term, for example. So, look, I wouldn't be surprised maybe if the scoring dries up a little bit and Essendon start to control the ball a little bit more. And maybe we get a bit of momentum, but perhaps the damage has just been done in the second quarter here. Martin, that's going to be in danger. Geez, that's lucky. Okay. Sorry, no, right, Flynn. Wait, what happened? I didn't even see what happened because I was showing the replay. Okay, well, turnover. I think it was not 15. Durham again breaks another tackle. Breaks another tackle. Oh, jeez, and we're going to be away there, for Christ's sake. Oh, Hayward, don't tell me he's done his shoulder. I think he... No, I don't think he's popped it out. It's just nasty. Oh, God. No, it's worth an effort, but... He's got a few of the suction cups, Will Hayward. Okay, unforced turnover. Let's go. Warner. Campbell on the shoe. Let's have a nice delivery. Isaac. Oh, almost again. Who's at ground level? Christ, we've got bloody Hamlin competing for it. Oh, on the ball. Well done, Hayward, eh? How about that? Come on, we need this goal. Let's get the first. Ready out for the grand final. Feels play tomorrow. Sydney. And us by 100 points. I'll stop living in La La Land. Like I said, look, they were pretty classy. They got pretty well beaten, to be fair, in the midfield by the Ds, but they just were able to show some great efficiency. Warple had a great game, though, in the mids. Come on, Wilbur. Let's get a goal here. 𝐓𝐡𝐞 𝐎𝐥𝐝. Good form now. He's in. Kicks on his way. Cheer squad likes it. That's a good kick. Hayward's goal kicking now starting to get a bit better too. I actually did see midweek, apparently Hayward's, it's really good, that 𝐓𝐴 stats website. They show like the set shots rating, and apparently Hayward has one of the best in the comp. He's been really good. But now, good stuff, Wilbur. That's what we want to see. He obviously is a player that can go into hiding a bit. No, he's not coming off. But hey, I'm not wrong when I say this. Hayward plays better when he's hurt. Remember when he got hurt against, was it the Lions last year? He was playing on one leg and he actually played one of his better games for the season, it felt like. So, alright, maybe some fire in the belly here for Wilbur. 9 goals, 1 to 3 goals. Oh, jeez. Dons have kicked accurate. That's annoying. But, you know, good kicking's good footy, so you only have to bow your hat to it. Alright. Here we go. Starting to tackle a little bit. Fumble. Okay, Roberts. Clean hands to Chad. He's got to watch out. Nice. Takes it on. Grundy. Get the 1-2. Can't be fumbling there, Brody. Yep, now we're just under the pump here. 𝐵𝐼𝐶. Breaks a tackle. Get rid of it, son. Oh, fumble from Patton. Barely seen him in the second quarter. Christ, was he on the bench twiddling his thumbs? Just poor there from the scramble. Under pressure way too easily. Put ourselves under pressure with those hand passes. Now Essendon go inside 50. 𝐓𝐡𝐞 dribbles out here to 𝐼𝐶𝐞. He has a bit of a fumble as well. He's got a bit of time and space. Here to Redmond. Hayward applies some good heat. He's surely going to land short. No. Redmond goals. Damn. I mean, just look at that, how flustered we were there in congestion. We couldn't get the ball out. Hand pass, ran out of tarmac. Oh, geez, what a clever tap that was from 𝐓𝐡𝐞. That was really nice. That's probably why it ended up in 𝐶𝐶's hands. I mean, Redmond just all alone there. I mean, this is the thing. Their defenders have dominated. Why are we letting him all alone in space? Again, skull back. Fucking 𝐼𝐴 in the middle. One's going to be pinned. Oh, that's lucky. 𝐵𝐶𝐼's warming up. All right. Let's see what we can offer. He's been, yeah, it's a bit unlucky for 𝐵𝐶𝐼. He's just been constantly the sub. There's just not really a way for him to get in. Making any clearance. It's a very shallow ball for Campbell. Who can get there off hands? Somebody. Rowbottom can. Smacks it forward. Hooray! We've kicked the ball. And it's a turnover. It's good mark from Red, though. Back with the flight. He's been, yeah, very good. As I said in the second team, he's looking like a 𝐵𝐴𝐶𝐼. Okay, that was poor there. Here's a chance. That was from 𝐸'sman. Now 𝐻𝐡𝐞. That's a nice kick. Clever. Campbell should goal here. Non-preferred from Isaac, you know. I think when we look back on 𝐻𝐡𝐞's career, we're going to think, geez, this goal is just such a natural, lovely kick of the footy. All right, come on, let's get our fourth here and get a goal back. Campbell slots it. He's having a sneakily good game, I think, Braden. He's got his first. But yeah, he really should have got that check side earlier in the game, back in the first term. Will Hayward was one of 10 Swans to not apply tackle in the first half. He is laid 2 early in the third term, so he's lifted a bit. That's just shithouse from 𝐸'sman, though. I mean, we're sort of lucky we haven't got in that scenario. It's just, it should be a mark and they're away. But a lovely kick from Isaac. Beautiful. Grundy out of the middle. Merritt going to get a clearance here. Just a kick into space here. Kick for touch, rugby style. Oh, geez, rubber got put on his ass. Christ, that's a great bunt from Langford. And they can get and go here, the Dons. Langford, a shallow kick inside 50. Half volley pick up. Not bad from 𝐼𝐶𝐼. Goes in again, unable to tackle Jordan. Under the pump. 𝐵𝐶𝐼 really put him under the pump there with that hand pass umpire's bill. Blues will kill us if like this. Oh, I wouldn't be surprised if it come out a lot better than this, mate. I mean, the Dons have looked absolutely flawless, basically. Weeks long time in footy, you know. And we have a decent record over the Blues at home, so look, we'll see. How old's he now? He turned 29 the other day ago. Get around him, eh? What a lad. Patton subbed out, that's why. Because when he got the ball, I'm like, I've rarely heard his name. Grundy hit out. 𝐻𝐡𝐞 now. Goes in between two. It's going to be Treat. 𝐻𝐡𝐞 down the line. Grundy. taps it down, but who's the ground level? Plays row bottom. Good tackle. Could that be ball? Nice. Jeez, what's that lady on the phone tweeting at the moment? She's probably one of the social media people. Yeah, probably blocking the trolls on Twitter, giving us shit. Chad almost overhead. Breaks the tackle. Okay, come on, Chad. Twisting, turning. Gets it out of row bottom on his wrong side. Back here to Hayward. We just need a lefty here. We do have a lefty now of Corey, and he goes inside 50. They've got numbers here. He's got to compete, whoever that is. Lloyd. Roberts. And cleverly done. Rush through. 4 goals, 5 now. Reed short now to Pryor. Down the line. Deary me. Bice had to be better there at ground level. Okay, got to watch out here. Nice. Good stuff. 𝐓𝐴𝐿𝐼 𝐶𝐞 gets the hands out. Turnover. Bice to Roberts. Oh, Matty, geez. Watch out, son. Geez, you had the hand pass there, mate. We were out and gone. See, they'll get a goal off this. Just the almost moments we show sometimes when we win the ball back, we cough it up and then we probably concede. That's been we've seen that far too often this season. Just like against the Giants, you know, force a turnover, cough it up, they go down the other end and score. That was saw that a bit last week. Just haven't been really composed under pressure too. Like, you know, Roberts has been shocking by foot. Probably one of his worst games for this year, unfortunately. Hopefully can bounce back off this. 𝐶𝐞𝐼's kick is a stray. Okay. Oh, we haven't done something stupid on the goal line. I think we're due for one of those. That's Essendon second behind, by the way. Christ. All right, Roberts, let's have a better kick here. Oh, jeez, he can't do anything right. He's lucky there. He's got boots like trying to think of something clever here. One way, he's got boots like golf clubs because he can't really hit the flat kicks a wee bit. He's doing a few of the lollipop, the little wedges. Floor it now, and across here to 𝐓𝐴𝐿𝐼. So we have got the last goal of the game. Oh, God. Can't even hit it. Uncontested option. 𝐿𝐼 falls over. Wasn't a really great kick from 𝐓𝐴𝐿𝐼 either. Robo, that should be ball. Good stuff. Yeah, geez, Roby's really digging in deep here. Row bottom now inside 50. Can we have a fly? Big Aaron. Nah, all the Don's numbers are roaming there to spoil. They've set up well behind the ball this afternoon. Warner, something out of nothing. Kick. Couldn't really get much purchase. Cleared from Peter Wright. Ball goes over. 10:59 till 3/4 time. 1 goal, 1 to 2 goals, 1 in favour of the Swans. Yeah, not really looking threatening at the moment. McLean taps it to 𝐿𝐼 now to row bottom. Hacks it inside 50. Come on, Aaron. That's just not a really good kick for him, but he did well. Oh, Francis. Big Aaron. Oh, has he missed? Oh, my God. How has he missed that? Oh. I mean, there was a bit of individual brilliance, and he's missed that. Cleared now from Redmond. That really hugs the boundary. That's all 𝐶𝐞. Too strong. Good kick. That's better. Jeez, Tommy McCartan really does that. This field kicking can be a bit sus. Right, Chad. Let's slot this, son. 7-point play coming up. He'll kick this. I can't lose. I can't lose anything at the moment. I'm going to have to curse him, but like I'm pretty confident he'll kick this. One of the best set shots in the team. How's this for aura, as the young kids say? Oh, for fuck's sake. One of the best set shots in the team, though. So I can't blame myself there. 2 goals 3, though. Redmond now. Cleary. Shit hand pass from Kane. Had to do better there. He showed some good poise in traffic, but that was poor for his standards. And now they can sweep through half-back. That was what we saw a lot of from the Dons. But, oh, geez, that hand pass, a bit ambitious. How have we still allowed him to get a kick away there? Oh, my God. 4 chasing 1. 𝐴𝐵𝐿𝐿𝐼 now. Touch ball. Jeez Louise. Anyone want to tackle? Wow. That's just absolutely insipid. Yep, there we go. Goals. Jeez, we won't have to start drafting some of the worst defensive punches to play this season because that was outright unacceptable. Wow. I wouldn't be surprised if some Swan supporters in the stands will be leaving after that. That is absolutely terrible. My God. Anyone want to tackle? Anyone want to force a turnover here? Christ almighty. And again, the last few minutes have actually been better. We've controlled the ball a bit more. We've, locked in our forward half a bit better. But, geez, coughing up that. Geez, we just piss it away after a bit of momentum our way. But no, that was terrific work rate from Martin, to be fair. Just kept on running. It's going to be old free. Caldwell's way. Caldwell out wide now. Get there, Lloyd. Good lad. Ball goes over. Yeah, 2 goals 3 those last few minutes. We've had 2 goals 3 for the quarter, and then we just cough it up like that. Really, really fucking disheartening seeing that. Sheldrick now. Row bottom. One of probably the better players today. Jordan can't take the grab. And now turn over the Don's way. Good tackling pressure there. That was a bit better. Tommy. Ball out. Cuddy's got 3 goals, though. He's having a solid game. Oh, it's just too easy there from the stoppage. Blakey, good tackle. Wicks has to get in there. Perkins out here now to Caldwell. Back here to Hobbs. Caddy again. Uncontested options everywhere here for the Dons. Cuddy told to move across, so Merritt still staying mainly forward. Wouldn't be surprised if he can join the party too. Oh, geez, no good. No good there. Mackay, another intercept mark. McLean been really disappointing this afternoon, Hayden. Now to Hayes, having a very nice first game, Lewis Hayes. Out across here to Redmond, get the 1-2 with Hayes. Goes back now to Redmond. And back here to Roberts. Now Redmond goes down the spine. Outnumbered here. Oh, jeez. What a fly from Durham. Having a good game. So, Sammy Durham.
I love him as a player. Yeah, what's not to love? From outside 50.
Kicks on its way. Across the face. Alright, on the score. 38 points the margin. If you've just joined us, this has been a pretty uninspiring performance from our boys. Bice now. Oh, jeez, again. These uncontested possessions we've had our way, just been poor. A few unforced errors. Pryor now inside 50. 𝐼𝐴𝐴 almost with the one poor. Wicks did it legally. McCartan, honestly, he's probably been one of our better players. I think he's been unreal, to be honest. He has barely really put a foot wrong. Good old team, Mac. 𝐲𝐴𝐴 𝐐leary now. Long down the line. 𝐲𝐴𝐴, here we go. Grundy. Oh, Corey's screaming for it. Give it to him. Corey Warner on his left shoe. Yeah, good boy. That'll boost his confidence. Finally, we got a goal. And what's been a game where we've showed pretty decent 5-minute punches of footy. We piss it up on the wall and then they go down the other end. CBA to tackle and we concede. So, margin back to 31 points. 32 points, I should say, sorry. Good running from Grundy. Jeez, he's putting a couple clicks in the legs. 15 touches for Grundy now. And a goal to his name. But perhaps it's just too little too late. Jeez, I mean, look at these numbers. Like 26 for Martin. 22 for Reid. These are just some crazy uncontested numbers for Essendon. 319 to 222 disposals as well. Good tackle from Heaney. Umpire's ball. Might watch that hit up from Heaney again. That was special. Oh jeez, and then Grundy just gets ragdolled like that. Merritt now not 15. Come on, let's close them down here, lads. Now they go on the outside again. They look very settled. Their ball movement though. The Dons, like, you know, instead of going forward to the stoppage, they like to go back, control through it with a few of their defenders, and then you know, pick apart out on the wings. But yeah, no, Hayes has looked pretty solid. He's just looked really poised. I mean, that first quarter when the game was, you know, showing a bit more intensity from us, looked really composed at ground level. So I think he's one that could be staying in the team. I don't think the Dons will be dropping anybody at this rate. 𝐸'𝐿𝐷 extracts it out into space. Grundy goes and gets it. Merritt there too. Under the pump. Well done, Brody. Umpire's bill. If it isn't sarcasm, you're actually serious, 𝐷imitri, you can go on the AFL website, mate, on your phone or something as well. You can download that. The live stats are there, my friend. But yeah, no, his first few minutes of this quarter was good. It's got the 1-goal-1. Goldstein hits it down. 𝐸'𝐿𝐷 goes in there. Dersma. Right, there we go. Oh, Roberts, can't be fumbling there, son. Can't be fumbling there. 4:43 to play here till three-quarter time. Actually winning the quarter as well. Umpire's ball again. Hobbs now out here to set a field around the corner. Oh, Juzzy, good stuff, mate. Good stuff. Let's start faking a few frees. Get them our way. Love to see it. Juzzy now. Long down the line. Right. Francis in a good spot here. Should fly in easy. Got to mark that. Follow-up works decent. Got the kick away. And Boswell. No Sydney Rakiko. We can't even get the nominations right. Hayes tackled from Eni. 𝐸'𝐿𝐷 a chance. Gets out to Campbell. Out now here to Heaney on his left shoe. Ah, poster. 31 points. Oh, turn over here. Inside 50, Heaney. Oh, almost. Jeez, he's had a few almost mark moments this quarter. Again, the Dons just hunting better at this ground ball. And look at the numbers on the outside to give the handball receives too. Twisting, turning. They still work their hands here, Essendon. Deary me. T-Mac again. It's been good. Blakey tries and gets it going. Come on, Gussie. Tackle here. Campbell. Oh, that'll do. All right, who's down? Oh, geez. Oh, the first game of Lewis Hayes. Hopefully he's okay. Oh, gee, that's no good. Wincing and pain. That, you had to see that in the first game. Hopefully he's all right, Lewis Hayes. Alright, that's no good. Hayes is off into the sheds. When the Dons have also been really crucified with injuries, especially the key position and tall players. Hopefully he's okay. Heaney now. Off hands to Gussie. To Chad. Trying to break free. A high ball. Look at that. Who can fly? Campbell. Instantly tackled. 𝐓𝐴𝐿. Martin. To Merritt. Sorry, that was to Roberts. Oh, geez, on the pump here. Come on, let's tackle. Row bottom. Just hold it in. No, extracts it out here to Lloyd. To McInerney. Let's find the option here. Big Brody Grundy for a second. Fuck. Would have been nice. 30 points. 2:22 to play in this third term. Goal kicking's been exquisite. 3 goals, 5 to 2 goals, 3 in favour of the Swans. So look, if we got a few more, if we were able to snag a few of these goals, you know, it could be a bit of a closer contest. I think this third term's not really been as bad. We're winning the quarter. We just haven't really converted well. Winning the inside 50s too. Contestable plus 12. I think Rowbottom's had a pretty busy quarter. Grundy as well. Grabs out of the ruck. Campbell, hold your ground. Good lad. Back now to Jordan. Okay, that one's just going to stand in. Compete, Brody. Good lad. Brings it down. Jeez, he copped a nice one in the process. Chad needs something from your son. Another miss. There he goes. 6. Bloody hell. All right, let's not allow them here just to chip around the back half. All right, we've pressed up here. Okay, no, but then we just let 𝐷𝐸𝐺𝐻 all alone. Jeez Louise. Up, Matty. Couldn't there. Toe poke for from 𝐓𝐶𝐞. Okay, we set up decently well here. Oh my God, and we've let Blakey fumble. Merritt. Okay. Back now to Blakey. Fumbling, bumbling, stumbling. And a nice kick to Matty Roberts. Now let's have a good kick here, son. To 𝐷𝐻𝐿. Alright, maybe something from the back half here to catch the napping off the counter. McCartan, we've got Chad maybe as the next link in the chain. There to go here. To Jordan. Minute to play. Blakey. Come on, we need a goal here. Sheldrick. Okay, come on, Doss. Hold your ground, son. Oh, almost. Pryor. Back here to McGrath. Clears out of the 50. Oh, it's a good kick or fine, Peter. Right, good spoil from Juzzy. Wicks. Has a bit of time. Back here to T-Mac. Back now to Wicks. Okay, Cotter on here. 26 seconds. Now to Rampy. Inside 50. Come on, let's have a flyer. Oh, Hamling, that's just weak as piss. Oh, God. Been a frustrating quarter. 3 goals, 6, and another 50. I mean, this could honestly be a 3-goal game. Like, seriously, this could be a 3-goal game. Oh, we've got to let them mark that. Oh, God. Jeez Louise. He's played on. Oh, bloody hell. Someone's eating their Lucky Charms this morning. Fucking hell. Geez, Hamling's been a contender for the Inanimate Carbon Rod Award. Christ almighty. Well, wouldn't be surprised if he kicks this given our afternoon. Satterfield's kick. It's going to drift. 30 points at 3/4 time. Look, it's been a better quarter. I mean, as I say again, with the goal kicking's been just the biggest letdown. As well, still, just how we've still allowed Essendon to waltz the ball from the back 50 a bit too easily. But we're able to lock the ball a bit better in the forward half. And honestly, this could be a 3-goal game if we're able to bring the shooting boots a bit better. Look, see what happens. It feels like we're showing something. We just keep absorbing the punches, and maybe we can strike something back. But yeah, 3/4 time. Thought Chad got his hands on a bit more. Row bottom, good quarter. 8 contested for him. 17 touches for Grundy. Probably one of our better players in that quarter. Grundy's probably one of our better players now overall. Swans have conceded more than 50s than goals scored. Fucking hell, there you go. That's a stat. Bloody hell, that's a bit embarrassing. We're in the inside 50s by a wee bit, by 7. This is a bit like last year's game. I remember when we played Essendon under the roof, we won by like 40 points, but Essendon had way more inside 50s, so it's a bit now, we're copping it now, I think, this game a wee bit. Might as well go for the 50s record at this point. I mean, geez, someone crunched the numbers. I wonder what it actually is. I think we've had, 6 at the moment? They can win this when they believe in themselves. Yes, exactly right, legendary, mate. Somewhat better in that quarter. Yeah, no, I thought we were a bit better. The contested footy was good. Grundy grabbed out of the ruck a couple of times. I thought Rowbottom was pretty big. Rowbottom, 8 contested, 17 touches. He's been a good bit of ball on the outside too. But yeah, Jez Roberts has been pretty poor with his kicking. 5 clangers for him, going at 54%. That's a bit yuck. And who else is there? Blakey. 18 kicks, no handballs. Blakey's yet to hand pass the ball. How about that, eh? But it's still been a pretty dour night. But let's just see how this final term goes, because it's... it's like that second term we had like that 5-minute period of dominance, and then we just pissing up on the wall. Don's kick away. So yeah, it's been a pretty inspiring game of footy from our end. Right. Not long until the final term. 5 goals 10 to 11 goals 4. So, well, there you go. We're in the scoring shots. Rightio, well, just joined us, ladies and gentlemen. Swannies down by 30 points at 3/4 time. Yeah, been a really disappointing game so far. Look, third term a bit better. Look, it could genuinely be a 3-goal game if we were able to convert a bit. We had the poster from Heaney, a few set shots go astray. We had the Francis one. Oh, how about that? Goes all the way and then he stuffs it up right at the end. Oh, sorry about that. Got to change it 3/4 time. Let me just... Yeah, there we go. On the way for the fourth term. Merritt gets the clearance. Bit of a wobbly kick. He's been a bit iffy by foot, Merritt. But he obviously has kicked the 2 goals. Oh, easy fist off there from Rambo. He's got to watch out. Oh, Cuddy, geez, he's been excellent. On the ball. He's been good, Cuddy. Right, Grundy, all of this should be all his. Good point. Wasn't a good kick. Cross now to Blakey. Have to start rolling the dice now. Oh, geez, now Zach Reed's joined the party of play, slipping over. Lloyd gets the arms up. Umpire's ball. Throw against Grundy there. Was a bit of a clear hold. Gives it now to Archie Roberts. Impressive young player. Blakey. Oh, I mean, that's just gone right through his mitts. The bodywork was good, though. Wicks now to Lloyd. Cross now to Jordan. Good kick. Francis. Oh, geez, bounces off him like a brick wall. And he's forced to go back all the way here to Lloyd. And now to Jordan. We move it forward here. Come on, Grundy. Oh, well done, Goldstein. He's having a good game. So is McGrath. He's been excellent. That'll do. For the Dons. Boundary throwing. Let's drag that in. Right, ball. Thank you. Chad, we'll get the free here. Let's try and get the first goal this quarter. Chad now. High ball up. Let's compete. Francis. Maybe someone out the back here. Campbell, good tackle. Umpire's ball. Grundy now out of the ruck, a high ball up. Come on, Francis, get there, son. That's going to be a free. Jeez Louise, anyone want to fly up for the mark? Pryor now out wide. Here to Roberts and now to McGrath. Oh, geez. Bad hand pass there. Heaney. They just still work it out. Oh, well done, Isaac. It wasn't a tackle, though, to be fair. Come on, let's pounce on this. Good tackle from Shield. Umpire's ball. Clever tap there from... Yeah, geez, McGrath's been excellent. Ball out. Chad, oh, how about that? Strength from the Chad. Kick now, inside 50. Come on, Hamling. Holding free. Thank you. Okay, Joel can go back here for his second goal ever in AFL footy. But at this rate, he's probably going to hit the post. But how about Hamling last week? 2 posters before he kicked his first goal. All right, let's slot this. Well, if he kicks this, game's to 4 goals. Like, could be manageable, who knows? Oh, he's going to go drop punt here. Yuck. From this angle. Just got to guide this through. Just got to go the snap there. Oh, I thought that from that angle, that was out in the full, almost. Nick Martin out in the back half. Grundy. Having a good second half, Brody. Come on, Ed, hit the scoreboard here. Oh, great score from Martin. He's been excellent. Rowbottom keeps on fighting. Pryor having a good game. No, deliberate. Oh. You never know, worth the appeal, eh? Bombers by 29. Final terms look started okay, but again, like, you know, I don't know why Hamling's going for a drop punt there. You've got to really guide that through, but he was unable to. I think just snapped that. Heaney now. Gets it out to Miami Bice. Good stuff. That's what we need. A bit of expert kicking inside 50 from a under 10th gamer. Christ almighty. Come on, Braden. Set shots, though, from Campbell have been a bit hit and miss this year. He's had a lot of shots a goal, it feels like, from outside 50, but he's missed. So we need a goal here to get this a tick under 4 goals. Can he goal here? Braden Campbell. Unlucky. Another miss. That's 5 goals, 12 now. Yikes. Oh. Now to Pryor. Jeez. Okay, unrealistic to temp, I think it was, and we go to an outnumbered contest again. God, we have the advantage there. We're just bombing it long. My God. Had time and space as well. We are completely spudding this up. Look, another forward half intercept here. McCann's been solid. He has been solid. 𝐴𝐷𝐞 now. Hayward, good spoil. Came from the Dons' defence. Pressure, great from Cleary. But again, just no one at ground level to get involved, really, and they walk it out the Dons. It's a good kick to 𝐴𝐷𝐞. Out wide now. Get there, Liz. I'll do. 5 goals, 12, 11 goals, 4. Yuck. That is... I mean, that's good footy and a good kicking, good footy, bad kicking, bad footy, eh? Nice tackle, ball up. Look, maybe could it be like, you know, someone kicks that goal and it becomes infectious. That can be a thing with goal kicking. Because whenever everyone misses, it's just yuck, you know. No one can kick straight. It becomes infectious when you have shit goal kicking. Corey Water inside 50. Can Chad fly? Pryor goes. 𝐵𝐵𝐺𝐼. Been quiet today after a very good outing last week, I thought. Hayward, okay. Ball spills. 𝐿𝐷𝐷𝐪, left foot snap. Yes, good boy, 𝐵𝐵𝐺𝐼. On as a sub. Kicks a goal. Happened last week too. Hey, 22 points. 13 minutes to play. Essendon haven't really threatened this quarter. So, they'll walk it out of the middle with no one tackling and they'll kick a fucking easy goal. You heard it here first. Come on, show a bit of faith. Ye of your little faith. 22 points. Who the bloody hell knows, eh? I really think this game should be a lot closer. I mean, Christ, we've had more scoring shots. We've had 11 more inside 50s. I think we're starting to gain some ascendancy around the contest too. I'm sorry, I'll grab my copium bottle and start sucking out of that, shall I? Let's be honest, probably the game was lost in the second quarter, but who knows? This season, on our end, just seems totally unpredictable. Come on, boys. 7-3 inside 50s his fourth term as well. There you go. Walk out of the middle. Just shit hand pass from 𝐵𝐵𝐺𝐼, to be honest. Oh, geez, and he's no good. Will they stop play here? Maybe just winded, actually. Never mind, he's all right. Goldstein's been good. Roberts, Lloyd just has to get on the shoe forward. Will they have a spare in defence here, the Dons? Oh, Mackay, that was poor. McLean. Now to 𝐵𝐺𝐼. Oh, 𝐵𝐺𝐼, don't tell me. Oh, 2 in a row. Come on. Could this be the great escape, eh? How about this? Oh, I'm swimming like a fucking pig. It's 16 points, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to go take a whiz. I'm busting. I'll be back. Bloody stubbed me toe. Crap. Right, needed to take a whiz. Come on, Rampy, don't stuff up here. Warner, fumble. Florent absorbs the tackle. Out here to Heaney, stiff arm. Gives it out now. It's got to go, Jordan. Good lad. Right, pressure's gone up a gear here from either team, from both teams. Howard long down the line. McLean. No one at ground level. Don't have the numbers here. Martin. Great kicking, boy. Jeez, his kicking's been good, Nick Martin. Yeah, no, sorry about that. I was just busting for a whiz. I needed to go. 12:03 to play here. It's not a great kick, but it could work here for 𝐴𝐵𝐺𝐼. Well done, 𝐓𝐡𝐞. Just that's great from 𝐓𝐡𝐞. Keeps that ball alive. Got to go, Juzzy. Oh, he had to commit. Come on. What did 𝐼𝐻𝐿 say? You've got a fucking day to get 3 points. Merritt inside 50. Makes me nervous, but geez, his kicking's been a bit off, Zach Merritt. Yikes. Come on, boys. Corey Warner. Hey, Norris, some dude, mate. I might be a bit of a Swans nuff, but I'll try and keep up and about if I can. Nick Blakey's loose. The Liz. 𝐷𝐿𝐴 got to be clean. Through the middle we go. Give it back. Come on, Blakey. Oh, my God. I knew he was going to stuff it up. Chad fumbles. Ground level pickup. 𝐷𝐿𝐴 gets in there. Chad has a bit of time and space. Out here to Lloyd. He's missed. Shit. He could have gone for goal there, Blakey, honestly. He could have gone for goal. All right, close him down. So 15 points if you just join us. As I said, at three-quarter time, this game could have been 3 goals. So if we kicked a bit more accurate, this would be under a kick. Good mark from right. Oh, geez, Juzzy's hurt himself. Blakey's is loose. T-Mac. See, as I said, even when we've been shit throughout the third quarter, he's still been one of our better players. Dehaney, that's a great mark. Bice, here we go. Got to watch out, Rolls. How good is it, eh? A fellow Riley in the Swannies team. Lloyd, take a bounce, you muppet. There we go. Haywood. 9:53 to play here. High ball. Come on, Doss. Do something. What's he meant to do there, to be honest? Pressure there. Poor again. Nicely done from the Donzo. To Merritt. No, sorry, that's Pryor. Oh, Florent. We're going for the record here, guys. We're going for the record. That's 7 50-metre penalties we've conceded. Goodness gracious me. Yes, it's our 7th. Wow. What on earth is Florent doing now? How's he not heard the whistle? Pryor now. Come on, Bice. Lloyd. Back now to Bice. Back here to Lloyd. Kick down the line. Got to compete. Just do something in the air, Florent. Oh, Roberts, bit of a fumble. Handy goes crushing through. Good hands from Caldwell out here to 𝐓𝐿𝐴. Oh, unlucky clear. That was well done from Sard. No good. Okay, Rampy. Oh, dear, he's dropped his lollies. 𝐷𝐿𝐴, good pick up. Okay, typical Gussie kick, but it works. Okay, could be loose here. Handball receive. We need one. Use Juzzy. There we go. McInerney. He's going to have to go for goals here, Juzzy. Come on, Justin. Oh, my God. Let's put it out in the full. Ugh. Had to go for goal there. There's nothing inside 50. Okay. Time's a ticking. Lloyd 1 on 2. Get there, Cleary. Unlucky. Could have tackled him. Good smother. Jeez, he does the little things well, Caden Cleary. Pickup's nice from Bice. Hey? Rhymes. 1-2. How about that from Caden? That was clean. Come on, Rolls. Got a hold here, Juzzy. Good body work. Crush, bash. That's the Swans way, as Dennis would say. Didn't get the hand past Chad. Oh, what an infuriating watch this has been this afternoon. Oh, come on, Aaron. Get there, son. This has been something else. Okay. Oh, dearie me. Can't tackle him there. Back now to Langford. Oh, geez, he scuffed that one up. Tackle. Good boy, Grundy, but they extract the hand pass out nicely here. Durham. Oh, he's got to watch out. Come on, Chase. Hunt, pressure. That kick forward from McGrath. Okay, got the numbers here. Oh, that's a high. Give Merritt 3 weeks. Send him to the gulag. That was disgusting. I'll settle down. Oh, yeah, geez, Blakey's no good. We'll see this. Yeah, he has played the ball there, Merritt. Oh, yeah, there's a flick in the face. I think he'll be fine. Long down the line. Grundy at the back. Okay, bit of a panic talk. Get there, Joel. Get there, Joel. Chad, pick up, breaks the tackle. Hands over the top to Joel. Give it. Come on, you've got to go here, Justin. Oh, my God. How good's footy, eh? Pryor down the line. Cuddy, big win. Campbell, nicely done, son. Okay, not really advantageous kick. That's poor. Reed, great mark. Geez, composure's been out, thrown out the window here. Oh, geez, and they're even stuffing up these sort of kicks, the Dons. But again, we can't lock it in. Caddy, loose option out the back. There we go. That's the game, Merritt. Oh, Blakey, sensational. Wow. What a spoil. Okay, 6 minutes to play, 15 points. Could we go from the kick in here? All right, hold Gussie. Maybe through the middle. Where are the runners? Hasn't got anyone, so he needs to go down the spine. Come on, Caden. Did well to bring it to ground. He gets his own crumb. He gives the hands to Wilbur. Check side ball. Hooray! We've got a goal. It's game on. 5:50 to play. Ooh, a tick over a goal. It's 9 points. The Dons have been scoreless this quarter too. Wow. Oh, for God's sake. These bastards are going to pin me right to the end, aren't they? Oh, a big win from Cleary, eh? He's been important. Oh, big Cox is out doing one of those. Honourable loss FC coming up, is it? We've had enough of those this year, Christ. 36 minutes since the Dons' last goal, 5:50 to play. Blakey's off. Christ, he's into the sheds. I mean, what an effort that was for the spoil. McInerney now. Juzzy. Dosser. Come on, McLean, you've done basically nothing all game, except kick, I think, our first goal. Come on, Aiden. Wow, this is, it's been crazy. Come on, McLean. Christ, it's like when Homer Simpson, it's when Homer Simpson steps on the, what is it, wearing like his, the swear jar. Fiddly dee, that will require a tetanus shot. I'm not going to swear, but I'm going to kick this doghouse down. We've got to keep composed here. 5 minutes to go. Bloody hell, needed to kick that. Ball, Grundy, ball out. Ball in centre wing. Okay, so Blakey could be concussed. Alright, so he'll probably be out for next week. Oh, he's not happy, Blakey, but he's forced to do the HIA. That's no good. Row bottom, little soccer. 𝐓𝐡𝐞 to 𝐼𝐗𝐤𝐪. In front, Reid. Jeez, he's been big Zach Reid this afternoon. 𝐓𝐡𝐞 keeps it in. Okay, get there, Juzzy. Good body work. Jeez, he's had some huge moments this final term. Grundy now out across to Florent. He's a lovely kick for goal. Ollie Florent! Oh, Corey! Get the kick away! Oh, how about that defending from the Dons? Huge. Wow, that's big. Wow. Oh, damn, another one. Oh, that's huge. Wow, what an effort from Redmond. Come on, Campbell, get there, son. Nah, it's going to be free. Oh. Long down the line. Off hands, Roberts. Extracts out here to Bice. Just whacks it forward. Got to compete here. Hayward brings it to ground. Well done, Wilbur. Needs to find an option here. Oh, high snap. He had time. Come on, get there, Joel. Oh, he lost his compass. Hold it in. Okay. Oh, he got lost in the skies there, Joel. It's like, come on. Let's lock it in here. What? Hey? What on earth happened? Oh, don't tell me Joel pinned him for a dangerous tackle. Oh, okay. Dream over. Dream on. Hold on. Rampy back inside 50 again. Corey! Oh, my God. How many of those marks have we had today? Those almost marks. Oh, God. Drop the catcher, lost the match. Okay, now. It's probably the game now. Ah, well, you just knew that was going to happen. McCart didn't even touch him. Roberts. Okay, we can go again. 𝐼𝐗𝐤𝐪. Yeah, they've got the numbers here. Reid, big win. Yeah, they're set up well here, the Dons. Oh, fuck me, Dad. What a waste. What an absolute waste. Oh, Lloyd. Big smother. Okay. Keeps it in. Well, tell you what, this football club's like Chinese water torture. Each drip on the face feels like 10,000 kilograms of concrete just poured onto your skull. Drip, drip, drip. Behind, behind, behind. And there it is, shield marks. Okay, now. The dangerous tackle call's a bit rough, though. Bloody hell. Yeah, well, that's the game. Well, it's just like, it's like the Port game, to be honest. We just left it too little, too late. Back to Shield. Ah, man. That stings. Absolutely stings. Well, geez, if you're a neutral thinking what a crap game this is, but it turned into a bit of a nail biter in the end. But the Dons will hold on. They've gone scoreless this final term. And back here to Pryor. Ah, man, what a waste! Absolute waste of a game. Fucking hell, that hurts. This one will hurt. Warner, Lloyd, nothing home. Damn. Well, it's easy to say now, but yeah, game was lost in that second quarter. Just shocking. Dons are going to hold on. Oh, geez, they've been in good form now, Essendon. That's 5 wins out of the last 6. So, yeah, they're a team now pushing up. There's just a massive logjam in this ladder race. So, they'll take the chocolates, but man, what could have been? Chinese Water Torture Football Club. This is turning into. Wow. Well, at least got a bit of hope at the end, but just, oh god, I don't even know how to sum that game up. Good, bad, ugly, horrible. Go down in the end by 8 points. 8 goals 15 to 11 goals 5. Damn. That was just an absolute clusterfuck, I think. What would 𝐓𝐶𝐞 be thinking, eh? Why couldn't we show this in the second quarter? But yeah, I think Jonathan Brown puts it right. We still deserve to lose given that second quarter, but man, left it on the table a little bit. Oh man, but what a final quarter. Get up and about a bit, but it is what it is. Well, Blues next week. That's going to be, I think, a good game. Surely we turn up for that. We usually do on the Sir Douglas Nicholls round games against the Blues. So we'll see how we go next week. But oh man, yuck, absolutely yuck. But no, Essendon still deserved to win. I thought that second quarter was outstanding. So look, I can't really be too mad because we pissed it away in the second quarter and we still pissed away off our own shoe. Christ, 8 goals 15 though. But look, the second half was better. I thought we got into the game a little bit more in that third term. Plus 16 inside 50s in the end. Clearances dead even. Contested ball plus 22. We did a lot right to win the ball back. I thought 𝐷 𝐞𝐿 was huge, to be honest. Yeah, really, really good game on Peter Wright. His last 2 games has been outstanding, so I'm loving T-Mac. Grundy really got going. Warner lifted. Robonham, I thought he was probably one of my better players throughout the 4 quarters. McInerney lifted again, but geez, his disposal was a letdown. It was like a bit last week too. Committed so well. Some of his contests were massive, Juzzy, but just didn't have the finishing touches. Yeah, wow, that was yeah, bloody Chinese water torture, eh? Chinese fucking water torture. Anyway, lads, I'm going to end it up there. I think Essendon deserved to win. I mean, they're looking really slick in the first half, just totally outdoing us with their uncontested possessions through the middle of the ground. But geez, some of our defensive intent and our pressure was really poor that first half. But man, look, really, I think the expected score should say we win that game. But look, I think it's just going to be one of those years. It was similar to the Port Adelaide game. We'll go through a 3-2-1. I'm going to go 3 votes. Who do I go for? I'm going to go 3 votes. I might go Nick Martin. I know he was a little bit on and off with a few clangers, but yeah, he just gave him plenty of run. I thought he was solid. 2 votes. I'm going to go to Zach Reid. Stood up really tall. I thought he was excellent for the most part. And I don't know if one of our players deserves it. Maybe 𝐓𝐴𝐶𝐞. I think 3 for Martin, 2 for Reid. And McGrath had a few problems and a few missed kicks in that second term. But yeah, I'll probably give him the 1 vote. But Yeah, no, that's it from me, lads. Hopefully you enjoy the stream. No, good fun near the end. Hopefully you enjoyed that. Myself getting up a bit. Hey, bloody hell. This club pulls me and unfortunately we go down. But again, we could have won. Yeah, bloody hell, ugly stuff. But that second quarter, we lost it. Just unacceptable with the pressure. They just waltzed their way through as easy as they liked. But hopefully enjoyed, lads. Make sure you like and subscribe. Dons, I think, yeah, better team in the end. But look, we probably could have kicked away with that one. Enjoy the rest of your weekend, lads. Some good games coming up tonight. Hopefully those are corkers. The Dons get it done by 7 points. Sorry. Actually, no. Let me get that right. Let me just adjust the scores. There we go. Get it done by 8 points. But yeah, just yuck. All 4 quarters. But yeah, pressure did stand up. But we've seen this too many times now this season. We're going through phases where we really bring it up, and then it's just we get let down by a really poor patch of footy. And that second quarter was disgraceful. Anyways, that's it from me, lads. Hopefully you enjoyed. Have a good rest of your weekend. Take care. Catch you later.